This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good evening and okay, there we are. I apologize, everybody. Good evening once again. I knew there was something wrong. Welcome to Terry Craig Court in the Shelton High School Mini Dome. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, goes international as teams from Australia are in town. This is a girls and boys basketball doubleheader featuring Modbury and Shelton. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is
Cherry Apple.
Tara White will be helping us with our statistics tonight in an undisclosed location. The Shelton Highclimbers opened the season both their seasons last week. The Shelton girls dropped 3 games, losing at North Kitsap 49-45 a week ago, falling 34-30 to Olympic in their home opener Wednesday. And Friday, the Lady Climbers couldn't stop North Mason's Adrienne Topolo, who scored 37 points in the Bulldogs' 54-38 win. Shelton boys lost 2 home games last week, falling to Capital 52-41 last Tuesday, and were run over, or leaped over, by North Thurston 67-38. Now, Modbury, not a whole lot that we know, but I know a little bit. The girls are 2-0. The boys are 1-1. They played in Centralia. So the girls won handily. I think it was 66-45 or something like that. And they won handily against Stevenson Saturday night. Don't have a final score for that, but they won. Now the boys, they lost a heartbreaker in Centralia, 42-41. Coach told me, and you'll hear that interview coming up. Coach told me it was probably nerves, probably getting used to the difference in officiating, the different rules, slight different rules. Rule interpretation, I guess, is what you call it. And then they went and played Stevenson Saturday night, triple overtime.
Oh, wow.
Didn't get a final score, but they did. Modbury did come away with a win on that one. So, as I mentioned, we will sit down with the Modbury coaching staff in just a moment. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment. With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a down line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a down line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
We're back here at the Mini Dome, Terry Gregg Court. Diedrich Allen again on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. I'll let you introduce yourself, Coach.
Yeah, I'm Ashley Truman. I'm coach of the varsity boys team and the person that puts all this together.
So let's talk about putting this together. How does that come about?
Well, it's a very long process, I can tell you that. We've done 5 previously, but I've got contacts, bit of local knowledge and so on of this area. I did a trip like this one myself when I was 17,
okay,
to the Oregon coast, and I was passionate about the experience that it provided for me. And I'm a high school PE teacher and basketball coach, so we have a bit of a basketball focus at our school. So it's, for me, I thought this would be an extension of that, and through the fact that I've got contacts at a number of schools here and friends and people like that, it's something I decided I'd give a try. It's a 18-month job every year and takes hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours, but it's a very worthwhile, I guess, labour of love.
I asked your counterpart this question. What is the biggest challenge coming here when you're playing ball? What's the biggest difference?
I guess rule interpretations.
Okay.
Well, not just interpretation. The rules are different. I mean, we play international rules, which is basically every other than the United States would play. They've gradually morphed into a little bit closer to what we play with the no more one-on-ones. We've never had one-on-ones. We've always had on the 5th foul each quarter with bonus shots and things like that. So that's getting a little bit more closely in line with what we have. But the travel interpretation, and we can't call timeouts while the ball's being dribbled. It's got to be on a dead ball, for example. Okay. Those sorts of things. It's minor things, but the way fouls are called are perhaps a little bit different than here. But I sort of warn the kids, well, that's part of the learning experience, and just adapt to it.
So I watched some of your game in Centralia. Call that a heartbreaker. Calls didn't go that way very well
no, they did
for
not.
your guys. and from what I saw, some of your players were slightly frustrated. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, they were a little, and that was their first game.
Okay.
Their first game under these rules, but I think they're also frustrated the way they played. A couple of my better players, one that would probably normally be a leading scorer, scored 1 point, for example.
Okay.
So he couldn't get anything to drop, and I think that might have been nerves. They're not used to playing in front of crowds.
Oh, really? Didn't know that.
No, because they predominantly play sporting clubs.
Okay.
We do have school basketball and school sport, but it's not the same as here. It's done during the day. It's not done in the evenings, so there's no crowds. It's not a full season like you would have here. It's a more short-term, statewide sort of basis where you would nominate to play. A lot of schools might not even play if they know they're not particularly great at basketball. And it's a knockout sort of format, so if you win, you go to the next round. If you lose, you're done. So it might be over a period of 5 or 6 weeks, but you might only play a game every 2 weeks.
Okay.
But their major stuff would be with club basketball, which they play year-round.
Right.
So the school sport is significantly different here, which is one of the reasons we come here, is for them to experience what they see on TV and movies and so on. And I tell them it's not a whole lot different from what you see there. So yeah, that this experience that we get here and what you would have seen at Centralia with the noise of the crowd and everything else was probably contributed to some of their their nerves. But yeah, that's all part of the package, the experience that we do this for.
Now, I was looking through your website, your school website, talking about this trip, and you let your guys, all the players, not just guys, but get a lot of different experiences. Something about a couple NBA games you go to?
We're going to one, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And you know which game that is?
I do, yeah. It's against Golden State, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, because it cost us 3 times as much as it would have to another team, but that's what they wanted to go to, so they're the ones ultimately paying for it. But I did put it to a democratic process and explain the pros and cons, but they all wanted to do that. So, yeah, we're going to an NBA game. We're going up Mount Hood and doing some tubing and that sort of thing. So we've got to fill in the days.
Right.
So we do a variety of things. We certainly hit outlet markets, and the Nike store in Centralia, the clearance place, gets a hammering. And so yeah, we do quite a few things. We did a day trip up to Seattle, and when we're down in Portland, which we're heading tomorrow, we'll do a tour out at the Nike World Headquarters, and managed to get some passes into the Adidas, or Adidas as you guys would say it, employee store, and so we'll travel around on the public transport system in there to experience that. So yeah, we try and give them as much variation and different things as we can. It's not so much a tourist trip. This is because they're staying with families and that sort of thing. So they're getting to experience American life, which is, I think, a huge thing.
What's your next stop after tonight? Where do you go from here?
We're heading tomorrow morning to LaSalle Catholic in Portland, Milwaukee, Clackamas area. We've stayed there once before, 2016, but they're having us back again now for the first time since then. So yeah, we'll spend a week there, playing 3 different schools while we're there, and that's when we'll go to Nike out at Beaverton and things like that.
Okay. Guess that's all I have.
That's it.
Thank you, sir,
Right.
for your time. And if nobody has welcome you to Shelton.
Thank you very much. People have been very welcoming everywhere we've been.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Coach, I want you to introduce yourself to everybody. I mean, the people watching may know you, but let's go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Gabriel. I'm the head coach of the varsity girls team here for Modbury High School. We've come down here from Australia. First 2 games against Centralia and Stevenson were really good competition, and we can't wait for tonight. Yeah, we can't wait.
So I know about Centralia. How'd you do against Stevenson?
Stevenson, I think we blew that game pretty comfortably. I think we got up by about 40 points. So we just had a few internal things that we had to get amongst, and yeah, definitely played better the second game.
So what have you had to get used to coming to the States to play basketball?
So none of this extra stuff, like we don't have warm-up music, we don't have announcements, we don't have any of this stuff, and I think that even band and cheerleaders, I think that rattled the girls a little bit at the start. Okay. But once they got their groove on in the second half, they were sweet. Yeah. Oh, and big thing is the hand checking. I feel like it's let go a lot in Australia, whereas here it's a lot more disciplined defense. I think. Yeah.
So is there a particular style that you play?
So especially with the girls, the varsity girls, we're a bit smaller, so we try to play a running gun style, and I just go through motion. So we do motion play on the offensive end, and then usually just man-on-man on the defensive end, short and sharp.
What is well, you talked about what you've gotten used to, but what is the biggest difference coming to the States and playing against these schools?
The biggest difference, I think the system, how systems are run here for high school teams especially, are a lot more structured. I think it might have something to do with they train every day, right? High school teams, or pretty well
During season, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's our big thing. So we only train twice a week, and with this team we've only had 5 trainings total. So that's a big jump for us.
So how does this trip help your team?
So this is more so just an experience trip. Like all these girls, like we've got one senior, we've got a junior, and the rest are like sophomores or freshmen. So it's more, they all kind of play in their separate clubs. We don't really do it in high school isn't really a massive thing. Like high school basketball isn't a massive thing. It's more like I guess you'd say like districts. So we split it up in districts. So for Adelaide, we'd go South Adelaide, North Adelaide, West Adelaide, and that's how we kind of split up our teams.
Okay. I had another question, but it escaped me, so I'll let you
No,
go,
you're
Coach.
Yeah, no, awesome. No,
right.
thanks for having me.
Thank you for
All
coming
right.
up and spending some time with us.
No, all good. All right, thank you for having me.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Okay, we're back here live in the mini dome. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple. You know, I did add this camera, so let's go here. Here we are. I'm Diedrich. That's Jerry. And just in case you wanted to see Jerry, you saw me earlier, but that's Jerry. Well, let's go back to the most important part of things, the court. Jerry, basketball, starters, go.
For Modbury, at one guard, a freshman, number 0, Madison Carter. At the other guard, a sophomore, number 30, Trinity West. At one forward for Modbury, number 5, a sophomore, Shiara Gillerich. At the other forward is Jade Pelton, and she's a senior. Then rounding out the starting lineup is at center is number 22, a freshman, is Cindy Pocock. That is your starting lineup for Modbury. And now your starters for the Shelton Highclimbers under the direction of Chris Swanson. At one guard, number 3, a senior, Kyan Miller. At the other guard, a junior, number 14, Ani Bailey. At one forward, a senior, number 22, Jazzy Rivera. At the other forward, number 24, Abby Sachs. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Highclimbers, at center, a sophomore, number 45, Cedar Wiley.
All right, Jerry, thanks for that. I want to make one slight correction. It's Kiara for number 5. Kiara. Only reason I know that is I know a Kiara.
Okay.
Worked for her dad. Worked with her by the map.
Okay.
And now she goes by a completely different name. So.
Thank you.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
No, I appreciate it.
All right, so we're moments away from the starting lineups being announced here tonight. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the tip-off here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects parks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
We're back here at in the mini dome. National anthem's being played right now. All right, get this down here. There we go. And Jerry, go ahead.
I'm really proud of the Shelton girls basketball team for making the Australian girls welcomed. There's 9 girls on the Australian team. Each of them got a present from the Shelton team. And like the coach said, from Australia, we felt welcome every place we go.
Right.
So thank you, girls. from Shelton for?
Well, they did exchange both ways. They got the Shelton players got something from the Australian team. Australian.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah,
It
it is a traditional thing that they do in these trips, and yeah.
Neat gesture.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Well, we're moments away from tip-off here. For those who may or may not know, you can see that we're putting the clock, the scoreboard, up in the lower right-hand corner, so you can keep track of the time as best you can see. And Modbury will be wearing blue jerseys, green stripes, with red letters and numbers and a stripe down the middle as well. The Highclimbers starting at 5 are being announced here. So Cayenne Miller, Ani Bailey, Jazzy Rivera, Abby Sachs, and Cedar Wiley, the starting 5 for the Highclimbers. Oh boy, I gotta put on my glasses because I can't read my writing. Oh. Madison Carter, Kiora Gilgarish, I believe. Jade Pelton, Sydney Pocock, and Trinity West, the starting 5 for the Modbury team. Highclimbers, by the way, as you see, are wearing their white unis with the red letters and numbers and a little bit of red stripe down the side. It's ready to get this thing underway here in Shelton, Washington, United States of America. We welcome all those potentially watching from down under in Australia.
An 18-hour difference?
18 and a half. I don't know where the half comes in, but that's 18 and a half. Somebody will have to explain that to me someday. So Pelton and Wiley will meet in center circle to get this thing underway. Ball's up and tapped in the front court, taken away by Modbury. West with it. She'll dribble into the paint, kick it out, and up top it goes. Here's Pelton for 3, off the glass and in. The Aussies strike first. And here comes Bailey. Ani up top of the key. Over the near side, that's Cayenne Miller. Now to Cedar Wiley. Up top, Jazzy Rivera and Ani Bailey. Bailey's going to drive baseline. Hand it off. 3 in the, well, it's a long 2, partially blocked and recovered by West. Quickly up go Modbury. Out it goes to Carter. Drives in, kicks it out. And a 3 on the way by Pocock. That's off, and the Highclimbers let it bounce out of bounds. Highclimber ball. A flurry of activity here early, Jerry. Guess I was not quite ready for this. Here's a Rivera. Jazzy to the top of the key. Over to Miller. Up top to Bailey. And here's Wiley down to the baseline in the corner. Here is Rivera. Bounce it to the side of the paint, and Sachs lost the ball. And here goes Carter. Nope. Little scoop on the assist to West. And it's, oh, actually it's, first shot was a 3, so it's 4-0. Or was it 2, excuse me. It's 4-0. Here's Sachs on the far side. And Cedar Wiley top of the key with a 3. Rebound by Rivera. Her putback falls off, and the rebound's corralled up and taken down by, actually that was Wiley picked off. And here's a transition, little scoop up and in by Pocock. 6-0 here. Modbury with the lead. Shelton with the ball. Here's a feed down to Sachs, stolen away, but actually stolen to Wiley. Pull-up jumper inside. The paint goes in. There's first basket for Shelton. Here comes West. Into the paint and kick it out. 3 on the way and off. That was Carter. Rebound in traffic by Gilgarich. And inside the paint, feed deflected. Pelton corralled it. Runner on the baseline missed it, and rebound goes to Rivera. Jump ball called.
Cedar Wiley has been the leading scorer in the last 2 games for the Highclimbers.
So that alternating possession will stay with the Highclimbers. And number 2 for the Highclimbers getting ready to set check in, and we don't have a name for her yet. We'll find out here in a minute. I could not understand the announcement of her name. We'll have to track it down, Jerry.
Okay.
I know we didn't have a full roster. Somewhere it's somewhere. Here's Rivera up the far sidelines. Up top to number 2. And she had her pocket picked. And going to the hoop and laying it up and in is Trinity West with her 4th point. And it's actually 9-2. They corrected the scoreboard on that first opening 3 for Modbury.
So it is a 3.
It is a 3. Here is Bailey out to Rivera. Missed the shot and the rebound falls in the hand of Pelton. Pelton gets it up to Carter. And over to the near side to West. Side of the paint feed to Pelton. Out to the opposite side, driving baseline. Oh, that was Carter. And the Highclimbers come away with a rebound. Here comes Bailey, streaming up the far sideline. Stops beyond the three-point arc. Hands it off to Rivera. High post feed to Wiley. Wiley dribbles out beyond the 3, launches the 3, in and out, and the rebound corralled by Pocock. Looks like she's bringing it out of the pack and bringing it up the court. Bumped by Wiley. They're going to get a late whistle on that one. I was expecting that a little earlier. Fighting with one of my cameras right now, folks, I'm sorry. It's deciding to have a mind of its own. Hoping that's it. Substitution. Molly Cox will step on for Modbury. Inbounds goes to Gilgorith. She'll drive and had it poked out of her hands, recovered by Miller. Here come the Highclimbers. Bailey took some steps. And a turnover. A couple more substitutions for Modbury. Lauren Edwards steps on. And Alicia Saldavia is on as well. Saldavia at the top of the key. Over to Cox and stolen away by Wiley. Cedar Wiley on the dribble drive. No look pass to Rivera. Rivera turns and misses. Shot, got her own rebound, put it up and in. 9-4 now is the score. Here's Modbury right back. Saldavia leaves it for Gulgerith. Over the far side, and Cox down to the baseline. Nice move of getting the basket is Jade Pelton. She's avoided the defense and put it up and in. Here's Bailey the other way for the Highclimbers. Top of the key. Guarded by Cox. Bounce pass stolen away. And there's a fight for the ball under, well, at the foul line there, and jump ball call. That should stay with Modbury. 3:06 to go, first quarter. Modbury 11, Shelton 4. It's the first of 2 games here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. The Australians in town to take on the Highclimbers. Saldavia with the ball at the top of the key. Swinging over near side. This is Cox driving baseline. Runner on the baseline. Popped out. Rebound goes to Rivera. Rivera, high dribble, lost the ball. Stolen away. And that was Edwards. Fouled going to the hoop. Full timeout called by the Highclimbers. 2:52 to go. First quarter. Modbury 11, Shelton 4. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
We're back here in the Mini Dome. Terry Gregg at court, Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple. 11-4 is the score. Modbury comes out. They come out running, Jerry. They're not shy. They're not intimidated. They just come out and play ball.
Yeah. So far, for the Highclimbers, I have 2 points for Cedar Wiley, and who else?
Jazzy.
Thank
Jazzy
you.
Rivera has the basket.
Thank you.
So it'll be baseline inbounds for Modbury. Right at the backboard, lob it up top to Alicia. She'll hand it off to Cox. Cox drives baseline, a runner over Wiley, missed it. The rebound goes to Bailey. Bailey stops and hands it off to number 2. We're still trying to figure out who she is. One of those players who was not eligible last week and is eligible now. Eligible to play, that is. Here's Bailey, top of the key. She turns, takes a 3 that's short and out of bounds. Now, one referee says it was tipped. And that should be Highclimber ball if he's going to say it was tipped. It was tipped, partially blocked. So it'll be Shelton ball under the backboard, to the left of the backboard, and Miller will trigger the play. Gets it into Wiley. One dribble, spins in the paint, loses the handle, and Cox came up with it. And then there's a push and a foul, and the ball pops out. And going to talk this over with our refereeing crew. It's a jump ball. They're going to call it. Stays with the Highclimbers. I haven't seen these referees yet this year, and I think I've only seen one time before. They don't look familiar to me. So
they do not look familiar.
Miller inbounds it to Wiley. She'll dribble it once, double teamed and pulled away by Pelton. And another jump ball called, and that'll go over to Modbury. Abby Sachs up off the Highclimber bench to check in here. She'll go get Cedar Wiley. 2:07 to go here, first quarter, 11-4. Modbury with the lead in the ball. Here's West bringing the ball up the court. Alicia drives, runner the side of the paint, up and in. Nice touch. Quickly, the Highclimbers get across midcourt. Here's Jazzy Rivera. One hands it over to Abby Sachs. Lead into the paint and deflected and stolen away. Here comes Edwards. Edwards right to the bucket. Nope, she's going to leave it for the the player on the side, and that's Pelton. Puts it up and in, and she has 7 points. It's 11-point lead for Modbury.
Nice assist, nice pass.
The Highclimbers coming back the other way. Bailey with it. Stops. Bounced it to Sachs. Saved in bounce. Nice hustle out there by Pelton to save it. And it goes into Edwards' hands, but it'll be a jump ball called. Or is that a foul? That's a foul. Now it's a foul on Ani Bailey, her first. Third team foul, and I'm completely off on who's got fouls, Jerry.
Well, I have Jazzy for 1, and I have Ani for 1. I don't have a third one.
There's a nice little up and in by Pocock.
So I'll have to look and see who has that.
Yeah, we'll have to get that. Here is Miller up the far sidelines for the Highclimbers. Turns the face of the basket down to Abby Sachs. Turn around, try to get a shot up over Pocock, and the foul's called, so that'll send Abby Sachs to the free throw line. This is the first foul on Modbury.
Yeah.
No, it's the second foul on Modbury. And it will go on Sydney Pocock. Well, it was only the first. That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at the board. Jerry's got his tracking properly. First free throw by Abby Sachs is off. She'll get another one. Checking into the ball game for the Highclimbers is Lindsay Azuna. And Ani Bailey will sit down for Shelton. 49.8 seconds remain in the first quarter. Abby Sachs' second free throw. That one goes in. And it makes the score 17-5. Here comes Modbury. Swinging over near side. That's a nice little pass into the double team. Out it goes back out to Edwards. And she'll dribble around and throw it over to West. I'm sorry, that was West, and she hit it. Was that a 3? It sure was. And it's 20-5.
Yeah, they're 2 for 3 from the three-point land.
And another steal. Edwards coming the other way for Modbury. Gets the ball right back, takes it a couple of steps to the hoop, put it up short. Rebound goes to Sachs. Sachs hooks it out to the out. And here's West with a spin move. She missed it. Rivera comes up with a rebound. And a foul is going to be called on, I believe it's going to go on Trinity West. Yep. Trinity West, her first. Second team foul on Modbury. And Jazzy Rivera will sit down. Coming in will be Natalie Glenn. Highclimber ball in the backcourt. Inbounds. Goes to Azuna. Azuna try to get some space. She'll find number 2 in the center of the court. And we'll have to track down the name of number 2 for the Highclimbers. But we're through one quarter. Modbury 20. Shelton 5. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. Modbury 20, Shelton 5. It's the girls' game of a girls and boys basketball doubleheader. International version, I'm going to say, Jerry. I don't think it's going to be on that sheet, Jerry. You can stare at it all you want, but they didn't hand us the. We got the full roster. I didn't bring it.
Yeah, I know there was more on the other roster.
Yeah, the full roster, but we just, that's one of those players that got back, and oh boy, look who's coming in. Randy Lewis is walking into the building.
Wow.
Moving a lot better than he was the last time I saw him. Sort of. It'll be Highclimber ball to start the second quarter. They're trailing by 15. Miller will inbounds it below us. Get it into our number 2. And I know as soon as we find out who her name is, we're going to say, duh. And she's going to dribble to the foul line. She's tied up, jump ball called. That'll be a turnover and over to Modbury.
I know that number 2 came up and visited me last week and said thank you for announcing the basketball games for us.
Here's Modbury with a high post feed to Cox. Out it goes. And a 3 on the way in by Saldavia. And it's a 23-5 lead. Here's Cedar Wiley back in the ball game. Up to Miller off her hand. She'll track it down, get it to Glenn. Glenn had her shot knocked out of bounds. Just barely on the baseline there. It'll be Highclimber ball. Baseline inbounds, left to the backboard. Miller would trigger the play. Inbounds goes to number 2, turns and shoots, and that rims off. And the rebound is tracked down. Nope, it's finally picked up by Modbury. And nice little tip to block it.
Yeah.
By Cedar Wiley on
Nice,
Trinity
nice.
West, but Cedar came down on the line. That'll be inbounds from the baseline. Catch and shoot and hit is Edwards. That was just inside the arc. Or are they going to get that
These girls
free?
are shooting at a very high percentage from Australia.
And there's another turnover and a shot missed there. Second chance, out it goes. Should be West missing that one. And the rebound poked out of bounds off of Wiley. That'll stay with Modbury. Madison Carter steps back onto the court for Modbury. And the Aussies have a baseline inbounds for the right of the backboard.
The Australia team is shooting at about 55%.
And the Highclimbers are not. Baseline inbounds. Oh, it's all stolen away by the Highclimbers. Glenn came up with it. And here come the Highclimbers. Number 2 behind the back dribble.
That's only the 3rd turnover for Australia.
And there's another turnover on the Highclimbers. Nice little play up and in by Cox. Her first basket of the night, and it's a 27-5 lead. Your Highclimbers have got to get it across. And they do, but it took more than 10 seconds, I think. And here's another steal. Just short was Pocock, and then a collision under the basket, or actually on the floor. Miller hit the deck, and a foul called.
Australia is not afraid to play physical.
Nope.
I mean, they, in a good way.
Yeah, the foul went on Sydney Pocock, her first team foul on Modbury in the quarter. First Australian team I saw, Jerry, was a girls' team, and they never dribbled once. Every fast break that they did was a pass. Yep, they're going to get turnover. And Cicely Dodge.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, Cicely Dodge picked up her pivot foot and turned it over to Modbury. 6:03 to go here in the first half. Inbounds goes to Cox. She'll get it right back. Fake the three, drives the foul line. Get it back out, and here's Edwards for three at the elbow. Missed it, in and out rebound. Wiley had it, lost it, and the ball pokes free. Picking it up is going to be Dodge. Dodge one-on-one. Stopped, turned around, leave it for a trailer of Miller, and then she tried to get it to Bailey. Bailey had to go get that pass. Nice defense by Edwards. And another turnover on the Highclimbers. Lindsay Azuna will step back onto the court. Kyan Miller will sit down for Shelton. Here comes Modbury. Wow, nice little find down low. Kick it out for Cox for three. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Bailey. Bailey gets in the middle of the court into traffic. It rolls into the hands of Azuna, and she's going to go to the baseline. Leave it for Bailey. Bailey, a little push shot in the paint. She missed it, and a rebound pulled down by Modbury. Up it goes to Edwards. Edwards bumped him and no whistle. She'll one-hand it. Get the ball back. Fake the three. Drive between defenders. Puts it up short, but drew the foul. Ooh, I'm impressed with Lauren Edwards, Jerry. I'm impressed with just about everybody on this Modbury team. And the foul went on Ani Bailey. That's her second. First team foul in the quarter on Shelton. Baseline inbounds for Modbury, left of the backboard. Inbounds will go to Carter. She'll drive to the foul line, kick it to the corner. Three on the way and off. Rebound goes to Edwards. Turn around at the hook in the paint, up and in. Give Lauren 4 points. It's a 24-point lead for Modbury. Here's Bailey on the far sidelines in backcourt. Oh, boy, she had that pass swatted right back into her face out of bounds by Pocock. They'll stay with the Highclimbers, however. You can't telegraph your passes like that. Bailey will try to inbounds it between the Highclimber bench and the scorer's table. And here comes Azuna to Bailey. Holds the ball way over her head. Finds Dodge. She'll take a three. That's short. Rebound pulled down by Edwards. She's going to push the pace for Modbury quickly. Up and, just off the fingertips of Alicia Saldivia. And that'll go over the Highclimbers. 4:22 to go in the half. 29-5 is our score. Substitutions coming in as Gilgorith will step back onto the court, replacing Molly Cox. Cedar Wiley's on. Was she on before, Jerry? I didn't see her. They're not getting the ball to her. Here's Bailey in backcourt.
Yeah, she's been on.
Okay. Center of the court now, and here comes Dodge. Cicely gets it to Glenn. Glenn goes by the defense. Got away with a travel. Missed the shot. Rebound tapped, and then tapped to Bailey. She'll take a jumper from just inside the elbow and hit it. Ani Bailey with her first basket, making it 29-7. Here's the ball up top. Pocock, and she had it stripped out of her hands, and it went off of Kiara, out of bounds. How many turnovers is that on Modbury, Jerry?
Modbury has 5 turnovers.
Azuna will get it inbounds, and then the Highclimbers will throw it out of bounds. And Modbury gets the ball right back. 3:39 to go in the first half. 29-7. Modbury in control with the ball. Here is Saldivia. Over to Carter, cross court. Back to Saldivia. Alicia takes a couple of jabs. Oh, nice spin move, but doesn't drop in. Rebound tracked down by Edwards. She'll reset. And here comes Gilbreth. Tried to take a move on there, and it was, I guess, stolen away. And here's Bailey, center of the court, and it's stolen right back by Pocock. Up it goes to Gilbreth, and she'll put it up and in. Kiara with her first basket. 31-7, 30-second timeout. And we'll keep it here. Jerry, 3:04 to go in the first half. 31-7 is our score.
And that's the second timeout for the Highclimbers.
Yep. Well, let's see here. Trying to figure out what I want to read here. Every Thursday, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, presents Shelton City Council Looking Ahead, a weekly preview of the next Shelton City Council meeting with City Manager Mark Ziegler. Each week, Manager Ziegler briefs me on the top items coming before the City Council during their next meeting. And Shelton City Council Looking Ahead every Thursday on MasonWebTV.com. You can watch it now. They have a meeting tomorrow night, by the way. Just throwing it out there. That's what Mark and I talked about last week.
Yeah.
Got to admit, it wasn't one of my better performances. Mark's great.
Well, we both agree with that. Like I mentioned, he was a former student, and like I said, I loved watching him play basketball too.
Never got the honor. Here's Bailey crossing midcourt for the Highclimbers. Going to stop side of the paint, get the defense to go by and put it up and in. That's Ani's second basket.
Yeah.
Here comes Modbury. Crossing midcourt. One hands it over to Edwards. High post feed. And a wide open three at the top of the key. That's just a little bit off. Rebound goes to Pocock. To Edwards. She missed the shot and rebound pulled down by the Highclimbers. Here comes Azuna and Bailey. Going coast to coast, missed the shot, and then a foul is called.
I like the hustle, like I've always said, on Ani Bailey. She's improving offensively.
So first of two free throws. That one's off. She'll get another one. Jade Pelton will step back onto the court for Modbury. Lauren Edwards is sitting down. At the free throw line is Ani Bailey for the Highclimbers. 2:20 to go here in the half, 31-9. Stays 31-9 as Bailey missed the free throw. The rebound's pulled down by Modbury. Here comes Carter. Nice find there to Pelton. Her shot is short. Rebound pulled down by, I believe it was Azuna. Here's Bailey. Bounces it over to Azuna. And her ball knocked out of her hands. To Bailey. Bailey to the three-point arc. Steps inside the arc. Puts up a shot. It goes in. That's her third field goal. 6 points. And it's a 20-point lead for Modbury. 1:44 to go here in the half.
Was that a two-pointer?
That was.
Thank you.
Keep her a high post feed. Cross court it goes to Pelton down into the paint. Kick it out. Three on the way by Pocock. Got rattled out. Rebound tapped to the top. Corralled there by Saldivia. Hands it off to Pelton. Pelton across court it goes to Carter. Carter, nice little drive, and she'll leave it in the middle, and it's taken away by Sachs. Sachs will get it to Wiley, who will find Dodge, and back to Wiley. Wiley trying to find some space. Dribbles out beyond the arc. Finds Azuna up top to Bailey. Bailey high post feed to Sachs. Sachs drives side of the paint, had it slapped out of her hands. Got it back. And we're going to have a jump ball called. That'll stay with the Climbers.
That was a pretty quick.
Molly Cox steps back onto the court. And Trinity West as well for Modbury. 1:02 to go. Yeah, why not? Let everybody catch their breath for a second. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Azuna will trigger the play from the right of the backboard. Bounce it into Wiley, but it goes right into the hands of Pelton. Pelton gives it to West. West up to Cox. Cox tripped up and lost the ball. That's going to be a foul on Likely it's Ani Bailey, since she was the only high climber in the vicinity. That'll be 3 on her, if it is. It is. So where does Coach Swanson go? I just noticed, Jerry, at the end of the bench, on the high climber bench, Jazzy Rivera is, I'm not sure what happened.
I did not see
I didn't see
the
anything.
situation.
She is got her head lowered, talking to one of the assistant coaches. Baseline inbounds for Modbury. Up top it goes right back to the inbounder, which is Carter. Carter finds, who was that with a little runner, 22. That's Pocock with a jumper, gives her 6 points. 33-11, 40 seconds remaining here in the half. Here's Bailey, crossing midcourt for the high climbers. Drives to the three-point arc on the near side. Bounce it up top to Wiley. Cedar will spread things out, try to go to work. Stop on the dribble, looking for somebody to pass it to. Hook it over to Azuna. Lindsay had her pass taken away. And here's West with a scoop to the hoop and lays it up and in. Gives her 9 points. And here's Bailey in backcourt and midcourt. She's going to throw it, and it's picked off by Pelton. Pelton up to Carter. Carter to the hoop, put it up short. West right there to put it up and in. And that will be the half. 37 for Modbury, 11 for Shelton. We'll take a timeout.
That basket, West?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And this is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in a moment.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Well, it's halftime here in the mini dome. Terry Gregg Court, Modbury from Australia, 37. Shelton, 11. This is the girls' game. Trying to get to the right button here, folks. Sorry about that. Let's bring that up to that thing. And let's get to some scoring for Modbury. Well, let's see here. Trinity West leading the way with 11 points. Sydney Pocock has 6. Jade Pelton has 7 on the first quarter. Let's see here, 5 for Alicia Saldavia. Saldavia. I'll get it right one way or another. Lauren Edwards has 4. Basket for Kiara Gilgorith. And a basket for Molly Cox. For the high climbers, 6 points for Ani Bailey, a basket for Jazzy Rivera, a basket for Cedar Wiley, and a free throw for Abby Sachs. We'll take another timeout. Jerry has some more stats, and we'll get to that in just a moment. This is Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Halftime score, Modbury 37, Shelton 11. This is the girls' game. We'll be back.
With every load secured, every cigarette butt that doesn't go out the window, every fast food bag that arrives at its proper destination, and every time we politely say, hey, there's a better place for that, Washington gets a little cleaner, a little safer, a little more breathtaking. Because small choices add up to a home we can all be proud of. We keep Washington litter-free.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Well, halftime score here, Modbury 37, Shelton 11. Jerry Apple has a few more statistics for us.
I do. Thank you, Diedrich. Nice job first half doing the play-by-play. Modbury had 6 turnovers.
Okay.
They were 18 for 38 from the field for 47%. They had no field, no free throw attempts.
Yeah.
From the 2-point land, they were 15 for 29.
That's better than 50%.
Yes, it is.
That's
true.
Phenomenal. Go ahead,
That
Jerry,
is phenomenal. And they were 3 for 9 from 3-point land. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. 3 for 9.
6 turnovers. Remember that.
Yep, I remember that. Got a mark down right here.
Shelton Highclimbers were 1 for 4 from the foul line, 25%. They were 5 for 18 from the field, 28%. They didn't do bad inside the arc. They were 5 for 12. But the thing is, it's turnovers.
Yeah.
And Shelton had 21 turnovers.
21 and a half.
And that's what hurts.
Yeah.
And that's why they only shot 18 attempts from the field.
Right, right. Most of the rest of it was in transition.
Yeah.
For Modbury.
And now I'm going to give you the stats that Daryl has given me. Shelton had 15 rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 steals. Marbury. Okay, thank you for correcting me. Had 17 rebounds, 12 assists, but the big thing is they had 8 steals.
Yeah.
Rivera, Jazzy, had 5 rebounds for Shelton.
And she's out there warming up, so whatever happened to her in the first half
That's
is,
good to see
is
her
cleared
out
out.
there.
Maybe she took a finger to the eye or whatever. That just takes time to clear that stuff out. Go ahead, Joe.
For Modbury, Molly Cox had 5 rebounds. 2 girls had 3 assists for Modbury, and Edwards, who's quite a ball hawk, a ball
hawk,
a ball hawk, not a hawk, a ball hawk. Get this, she had 3 steals,
Okay.
8 steals.
She had all 8 of the steals?
8, she had 8 steals.
Okay. Okay.
That sounds right. Okay.
All right. I trust him.
Wow. Apologize for that because I want to give credit to Edwards for Edwards had 3 steals and Modbury had a total of 8 steals.
Okay.
So I want to make that correction.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're about ready to get into the third quarter here, so we need to get rid of this and go to that. Okay, we're just a few seconds away from the third quarter. Modbury in control here, 37-11. Here in the mini dome tonight, Terry Gregg Court. My name is Diedrich Allen. That guy over there, he is Jerry Apple. Daryl White monitoring our feed and keeping us honest, I think. Keeping it square.
He always does a nice job.
Yeah. From his undisclosed location. I'm only saying that as a joke, because we know where he actually is. He's just not up here with us. So it looks like the Climbers are going to start out with the ball. They have Wiley, Sachs, or the number 2, which I didn't get a chance to go down and find out who that is, Bailey, and Miller. I know it's in the back of my mind who she is, Jerry, what her name is, and I just have not, we've not seen her this year, so we're at a loss for number 2, who's got the ball, and had it poked out of her hands, off the top of her head, and here comes West. Swing it to the baseline, to Pelton out top. And this is Cox, drives to the side of the paint, puts up a runner, missed it. Rebound goes to Wiley. She'll hook it out to Bailey, and here's Miller. Miller had her pocket picked, then pucked it right back. Here's Sachs to the three-point arc, takes a 3. That rims off, and it's off the Highclimbers out of bounds. Our mysterious number 2, which I really, really need to know.
Starts with a P.
Starts with a P.
I'm pretty sure.
You sure that's not Mei Ping? That doesn't look like Mei Ping. Never mind. I thought she'd graduated last year. Starts with a P. All right. Well, we know that that's West, and now there's Cox cross court to West for Modbury, leading 37-11. High post feed, and that's Pocock. Her shot's off. Rebound pulled down by Bailey. Bailey looking for somebody, and she has it stolen away. Oh, and then threw it right back into the Highclimbers' hands, and another turnover right back to Modbury. Here's Cox to the three-point arc to set the offense for the Aussies. Over to Edwards into the corner, and that's Pocock with 3. Sydney Pocock nailed the 3, and that gives her 9 points, and it's 40-11. Here's Bailey in backcourt to Wiley. Back up to Bailey. Avoids the defense, stops, takes a shot. That one rimmed off. Wiley with the rebound. She'll spin out of the paint, kick it up top to Bailey. She'll drive, baseline, pull up jumper. Nope, she's going to bounce it to Sachs in the paint. She put it up. It spins in and around and out, and the rebound pulled down by Carter. Carter up to Pelton. She missed the layup, and then there's a whistle under the basket. Go on Abby Sachs, or it will go on Sydney Pocock. Let's figure out what that is. Since we're staying at this end of the court, it's going to be on Abby Sachs. It's her first team foul on the Climbers. Modbury baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Edwards will get it in. to Carter. Carter faked the three, hooks it to West. West will take a three. That one rims off. Miller with the rebound. She'll hand it off to two. She can call her two. But Deuce. I don't know. She's get over to Bailey. Bailey bounces it down to Wiley. Wiley backs down the defender and double dribbled. Whew. Not sure what she was thinking there.
Tonight, there has not been very many fouls. The only one in danger of foul trouble is Ani Bailey.
Yeah, she has three.
She has three, yeah.
Where is Trinity West bringing the ball up for Modbury? Down to the baseline, finding Pelton. Turnaround jumper is off. Sachs with the rebound. Hand it off to Wiley, to Bailey. I think Bailey got away with a little bit of a palming there. Stops on the drive on the far side. Kick it to Wiley. Cedar looks the court over. He's going to dribble on cross court. It goes. Miller. Down it goes to Sachs. Blocked by Pocock, but a foul by Sydney, says Mr. Referee. It'll be 3 on her if that's right, if that stands. Yep, that's 3 on Sydney Pocock. At the free throw line is Abby Sachs, and she has 1 for 2. Jazzy Rivera getting ready to check back in the ball game for the Highclimbers as Abby missed the first of 2 free throws. Jazzy will replace Cedar Wiley in the lineup. A couple substitutions for Modbury as Lauren Edwards returns and Alicia Saldavia also back for Modbury. 5:19 to go here, third quarter, 42-12 now as Abby Sachs hit the second of 2 free throws.
Yeah, she's 2 for 3 from the foul line.
She's 2 for 4, Jerry. You missed the circle. Here's the side of paint feed. Nice find down low. And Molly Cox is just mugged by the Highclimbers underneath the basket.
I think you're right.
Well, I know I'm right.
Okay.
I know I'm right, Jerry, because we don't shoot the ones very much anymore.
No, that's true.
Bailey just picked up her 4th personal foul, Jerry. And the free throw, the first free throw attempt by Modbury, Molly Cox sinks the first one. She'll get another one. 41-12. Bailey sits down. Cedar Wiley back in for Shelton as Bailey has 4 personal fouls. 5:05 to go, third quarter. Second free throw, nothing but net. My theory about this north end of the mini dome is failing me tonight for free throw shooting. The Modbury is perfect. They've only had 2 shots. Here's Wiley with West all over, slapping at the ball, puts it up, missed it. They're going to say a holding foul on Modbury. Kind of think Wiley got away with a walk there, trying to make her move, but bailed out by the contact, and Trinity West picked up her 2nd personal foul. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Miller will get it in to 2. She'll catch, she'll shoot. That's a 3. That's count it. I better put 2 down here on my sheet, Jerry. We're going to figure out what her name is. We'll find that out probably tonight. Here's Edwards with the ball. Drives it, kicks it out. Up top to West. West hesitates, drives side of the paint, puts it up. Missed the shot. Wiley tapped it out of bounds to stay with Modbury. 4:35 to go here, third quarter. I thought that hit the rim, Jerry. Did it not hit the rim? Inbounds from the baseline. Up it goes to Edwards. 3, no. Rebound, Sachs. Oh, she lobbed it to Wiley. And Cedar wasn't even looking towards the ball. She was heading up court. Luckily, it went to Miller, and now here is our number 2. Here's Abby Sachs, a foul line jumper, no. Rebound tracked down by West. Up the court it goes. And there is Saldavia with a basket. Give her 7 points. 44-15 now. 4 minutes remaining in the third.
Whoa.
And got away with something there. Here's Miller to Wiley. One hands it to Sachs. Sachs into the paint. Turnaround hook, no good. Guess you're going to see his block saved inbounds. Nice play there. Here is Cox. Cross to Pelton. Pelton between the circles over to the corner. Alicia puts a 3 up. It's off, and the rebound goes in the hands of Pelton. And she tried to get it out to Sal Davia, out of bounds. Gilgareth is back in for Modbury. Azuna and Glenn step on for the Highclimbers. And, nope. Well, Rivera was going out, but she's going to stay in there. Looks like the Climbers are going to a 2-3 zone. Nope, they're going to go into the man-to-man. Here's quick passes around to Cox. Cox, side of the paint, jumper in and out. Ball recovered by Wiley. Here comes Azuna. Down to Glenn. Glenn bumped and dropped to the floor, and a foul is called on Modbury. That'll be 3 team fouls, and it looks like West down for 3. Yep, that's her third. Trinity West picked up the her third personal. There's a pass in the middle, is stolen away, and the ball and the Highclimbers get the ball right back. Here's a jumper at the foul line that's off, and rebound tracked down by Wiley. Wiley hooks it to number 2, and here's Azuna. And she has her pocket picked by West. West is going to lay it off the glass and in. Trinity West with 13 points. And it's 46-15. Here is Rivera. Rivera, nice little undershot that came up short, recovered by Cox, but Cox is called with a travel here. They'll go back to the Highclimbers. 2:42 to go, third quarter. 46 for Modbury, 15 for Shelton. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Glenn will trigger the play, left of the backboard. Gets it into to Deuce, who's going to turn and shoot a 3. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to West. And launches a pass all the way up and out of bounds, unfortunately, to Sal Davia. And that will be backcourt inbounds for the Climbers. 2:31 remaining third quarter. Modbury 46, Shelton 15. Another near steal in the backcourt, and then we're going to have a timeout by the Highclimbers. 2:24 remaining third quarter, 46-15 still our score. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. You can also use that handle to find us on YouTube and Twitch. Consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit the bell to be notified the next time we upload a video or go live like we are tonight. 46-15, Jerry.
Yeah.
Third quarter action here in Shelton, Washington, in the United States of America. Against the Australian team. Highclimbers called the timeout. They will bring it in from the back court. Here is Rivera with it. Bounce a high, actually beyond the three-point arc is Wiley to Azuna. Azuna long 2, that's off. Rebound pulled down by Carter. Carter looks the floor over, hands it off to Kiara. Into the corner for Edwards. One hands it over to the elbow, out to West for 3 in the corner. Count it, nope, that rims off. Gilrith with the rebound, and she loses the ball to Glenn. And here is Rivera, almost losing the ball in backcourt. Up it goes to Glenn. To Azuna. To Wiley, side of the paint. Bounce it to Glenn. Glenn, jumper, no. And the rebound goes to Modbury. Up to Edwards. She'll go kiss it softly off the backboard, up and in. Lauren Edwards has 6 points.
Cedar Wiley has done some nice passing tonight to her teammates.
And there's a whistle and a little hand check here on Trinity West. That'll be 4 on her. 4th team foul on Modbury.
I just wanted to give a shout out to Cedar for trying to distribute the ball.
So West will get a rest. Checking in will be Sydney Pocock. Let's see here. There was a substitution. I guess Dodge came in for the Highclimbers. Rivera lost the ball, stolen by Pocock. But it goes right back to the Highclimbers. Here's Miller. Finds Glenn. Glenn tried to hook it down low to Miller, overshot her, and it's stolen away by Carter. Carter, nice little spin at mid-court. Give it over to Pocock. Into the corner, 3 on the way, and in for Alicia Saldivia.
And that's her second 3 of the ballgame.
These are 10 points, and we have a Modbury player slow to, well, she's going to go off to the sidelines. That's Kiara Gilgorith heading to the bench. Checking in will be Jade Pelton. 42.5 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 51-15 is the score. Highclimbers with the ball. Modbury with the lead. Rivera will get it in to Cicely Dodge. She is bothered in backcourt and trapped in a near steal there by Edwards, but they're going to call Edwards, I believe, with the foul. Let's see what the call is. Yep. Lauren, her first personal. That's the 5th team foul. So we'll head to the south end of the mini dome. And 2 free throws coming for Cicely Dodge. This will be her first opportunity to get any points tonight. 34.7 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Again, Modbury leading 51-15. First free throw. Oh, just popped out. Dodge will get another one. Second free throw by Dodge. That one also popped out, and Pelton pulled down the rebound. Here comes Modbury. Oh, there's a shot that's short.
Push there.
Well, Rivera with the rebound. Her outlet to Miller. It's back to Jazzy. Finds Cayenne. She'll spin, bumped, no whistle. And Rivera comes up with it, and then there's a whistle. Interesting. 12.4 seconds remaining. Foul, I guess, went on. That'll be Sydney Polcock, her 4th. And that'll send Jazzy Rivera to the free throw line. Missed the first one. She'll get another one. 12.4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 51 for Modbury, 15 for Shelton. Climbers have 4 points in this quarter. And the rebound is pulled down by Edwards. Edwards in traffic in back court as 8 seconds now. She'll speed by the defense and poked out of her hands out of bounds. Under 4 seconds remaining here, 3.9. Yeah, we've got the boys game coming up here after this one. Well, about 20 minutes after this one. Sideline inbounds. Carter gets it in. Finds Polcock at the buzzer. That shot doesn't fall, but Modbury continues to lead. It's now 51-15 through 3 quarters. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
Hi folks, Steve McAllen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
We head to the fourth quarter of play. Jerry, Modbury on top, 51-15. The Australian team will start out with the ball here in the last 8 minutes of this game. Got Polcock Saldavia. She's got the ball. Throws it over to Edwards. Back up top. Double high post. Into the corner. Polcock for three. That's short. Rebound, Saldavia. One-handed. Up to the top here is Carter. Finds Pelton in the paint, missed the shot, and the rebound pulled down by number 2 for the Highclimbers. Here is Rivera having her pocket picked, and there's going to be a foul to Polcock. No, it's going to be out of bounds off of no foul. I thought for sure there would be a foul on that because there were bodies flying everywhere, Jerry. They're going to get the foul on
Yeah, there is definitely a foul there.
There's no 13 on the Highclimbers roster. So I don't even know who the foul went on, Jerry. It says 13 on the board. Must be a 14, and if that is Eleni Bailey, and she just fouled out. If that's what they called it on here. It's Modbury's ball, sideline, and stepping in and pulling a ball away is number 2 for the Highclimbers. So I'm sorry, I thought she was moving up the court, and then there's finally a whistle, and this will go on Sydney Polcock, I believe. If so, that's 5 on Sydney. So she leaves with 9 points. So officially, they did give that last Highclimber foul to Ani Bailey, so she's out of the ball game.
Oh,
as well.
boy, okay.
So Sydney Polcock just fouled out. Highclimber ball, Rivera gets it in, gets the ball back, and here is number 2, and up to Miller. Over to Abby Sachs. Trying to get it to Wiley. Spins baseline, puts it up and in.
Beautiful move.
Yeah, Cedar Wiley with her first points since the first quarter. Saldavia up big with the ball.
Yeah, that was a good post move.
And here is Carter. Kick it to the corner. 3 on the way by Edwards. In and out. Carter right there for the rebound and the putback. That's the first points for Madison Carter. Is that right?
I have her down for 4 points.
You do? Okay, I must be somewhere off. Abby Sachs missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Modbury. Here's Carter. Carter going to bounce it to Saldavia, and up and in it goes. I'll have to double check that out because I only have her down for a basket. Here's Miller with the far sidelines. Bounce it, and it's going to be stolen away by Edwards. Up it goes to Cox. She'll scoop it up and in.
And we're in the
running clock. The 40-point mercy rule, 57-17. We do have a timeout, however, by the Highclimbers. 6:07 remaining here in the ball game. I think we'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
We're waiting here. High climber ball. Turn that off. 6:05 to go here in the ball game. Modbury leading 57-17. Here is Rivera up top to Miller. Swing it over to Dodge, to Azuna, back to Dodge, to Rivera. A couple of dribbles over to Miller. Looking for Wiley. Had the ball open, bobbled it, and then she's going to lose it out of bounds. It's going to go off of the High Climbers out of bounds. It will be Modbury ball. What were you saying there in the timeout, Jerry? 57?
My total adds up to 57.
Well, so does mine, but it's...
That's okay.
Somewhere I missed something. Here's Carter on the far sidelines, took steps. Oh, little over the head shot by Cox. Doesn't fall, and the outlet comes to Wiley.
Yeah, if that had fallen, I mean, yeah.
Here's Cedar Wiley between the circles. Over to Miller. To Azuna in the corner. Back down in the middle, trying to get to Miller's. Picked off, stolen by Modbury. Up to Cox. Cox tried to pounce it. It bounces right to the hands of Carter. She'll drive in, lay it up and in. Here's Miller on the far sidelines, under 5 minutes remaining. To Rivera. Chazzy had her pocket pick, but got it back, and there's going to be a foul. I think they can get Rivera with the foul on that one. Yep. And it'll be 2 on her. Second team foul. Natalie Glenn will step back onto the court for the High Climbers, and Kiara is back in for Modbury. 59-17. 4:15 remaining here in the ball game. Modbury with the lead and the ball. Here's Edwards. Right down to the side of the paint. Runner missed it. Got her own rebound. Up, in, foul. Head to the line for Lauren Edwards. I have her down for 8 points, Jerry. Is that what you have on your... Yes or no?
No.
No, so that must be who I've got. So the three-point play is completed. My count has her at 9. So maybe that's what we're wrong.
Yeah, I have
here.
Edwards at 9.
Okay. And the ball is deflected out of bounds. It'll go over to Modbury. 3:40 and counting on the game clock. 62-17 is our score. Remind you, the boys' game's coming up about 20 minutes after this game wraps up. So we're looking at about 8 o'clock. Local time for the tip-off, I'm thinking. Pretty close.
Yeah.
About.
Pretty close, yeah.
Saying about.
They were supposed to start at 7:30.
Right. Quick pass down to the box. Kick it out to the far corner. West for 3. Nope. Yep. Bounced high like it was coming out. And Trinity West drained the 3. That's her second 3, Jerry?
Yeah, that's her second.
Okay.
She's got great form.
And here's another steal. This one by Carter. Oh, the layup was just blown there, and a little too much oomph on that. And here is Rivera in back court, trying to get by the defensive Carter, splitting double teams, splitting defenders. Going to go right to the hoop, and it's blocked by Galgrith. Out it goes to Miller. And here's a baseline jumper for Rivera that's off, and the rebound pulled down by Cox. Up to Carter, lays off the glass and in. I know that Madison has 6 in the quarter. Let's go with that for now. And Jerry and I will have to confer and figure out where I messed up. High post feed to Rivera. She'll turn, face the basket. Going to try and drive. She'll lob one down in the middle. Nobody there. Another turnover on the High Climbers. Up to West. Nice. Nice ball movement. Timeout called. 2:07 remaining. It's a timeout. It's going to be a full, so we'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Well, back here at the Mini Dome, Terry Gregg Court. 69-17, Jerry. Modbury girls taking it to Shelton Highclimbers tonight.
Yeah, the Australia girls, they handle the ball so smoothly.
Right.
They take the ball to the hoop well, and they shoot well. All around, very good game.
I wanted to point out Abby Hyde right there on the bench in sweats. Sure, she did not play tonight. She's on the roster, but she did not play tonight. There, we don't know why. Here is number 2, going to drive the lane, try to get it to Wiley out of bounds. They're going to say it stays with the Highclimbers.
So basically, they're playing with an 8-person rotation.
8 people, yeah. That's pretty impressive. Well, the Highclimbers are playing with 9, well, not anymore, but they had 9 people. Okay. Here's Wiley with a pull-up jumper on the baseline. That goes in. It's only 6 points for Cedar, and it's a 50-point lead for Modbury with 1:25 and counting on the game clock. Quick passes. Here's Cox to West at the elbow for 3. No. Ball comes up in Gilgarath's hands. Out it goes to Cox. Cox fouled, but no whistle. She keeps the ball over to West into the corner. To Saldavia. Step back for a little jumper. No. Rebound pulled down by Cedar Wiley. We had a minute now. And then there's a whistle on Modbury's. Alicia Saldavia. Her second team foul here on Modbury. In the quarter, clock continues to run as we're in the running clock. Zuna will get it in to Dodge in backcourt. Stops. Throws it up court to Sachs, Abby Sachs. Over to Azuna. And she's tied up by Carter. Jump ball called, and clock continues to run. I don't think there's any real reason to do anything by Modbury. They can just run this out. Well, I guess they do have to get across half court, don't they?
Yeah.
Because it would be a backcourt violation if they don't before the horn sounds. So West will bring it across and stand there dribbling the ball. And that will be the final. 69 for Modbury, 19 for the Lady Highclimbers. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back as the girls go final here in Shelton. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Stick around. We have some statistics coming up. Then, of course, we have the boys' game coming up next.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. the right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
What's the final here? At the mini dome, Modbury 69, Shelton 19. That's the girls' final score. Jerry's going to have to correct me here, because the question is how many points does Madison Carter have? I have her 6 points in the fourth quarter. Jerry said he had more. She had more. So somewhere else I credited somebody that didn't get the points, Jerry.
Yeah.
So how many shots do you have her making? Just spell it out for me.
I had, how many baskets did I have for Madison?
Yeah.
I had her for 8 points.
8 points. So I'm only off by 2. Okay. Well, leading the way, in my count, Trinity West led Modbury with 18 points. Alicia Saltavia had 12 points. 9 for Lauren Edwards. 9 for Sydney Polcock. We have 8 we've determined for Madison Carter. 7 for Jade Pelton, all in the first quarter. And I got 6 for Molly Cox. For the Highclimbers, well, Cedar Wiley and Ani Bailey finished with 6 points apiece. 3 for the number 2, who will have to track down what her name is, because I recognize her, can't remember her name. Jerry talked to her, can't remember her name. She's been ineligible and possibly sick in the last week, so she didn't play last week, so we didn't get a chance to see her. But she had a 3-ball. Jazzy Rivera had a basket and 2 free throws for Abby Sachs. Jerry, you're still waiting?
I'm ready.
All right, he's all ready, so what do you got? Well, you can take your time. Actually, you know what, Jerry?
Yeah.
Let's step aside since we have quite a bit of time here.
Okay, sure.
Before we get to the boys' game. We'll step aside, and Jerry will come back with some more statistics from this game as the Modbury girls knock off the Shelton Lady Highclimbers 69-19. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Steve McAllen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Well, it's a final in the girls' game here between Modbury and Shelton, 69-19, the final score. Jerry has some more statistics. Tell us a little bit more of the picture.
Thank you, Deidre. Modbury had 13 turnovers. That's really good for the whole game.
Yeah.
They, I have them 3 for 3 from the foul line.
Yep.
100%. Can't beat that.
We only got 3 attempts. You better get all 3 of those attempts. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Modbury made 18 baskets out of 38 attempts. Wow. 47%. They were 15. Whoops. Apologize. I'm wrong. My fault. They were 30 for 68. 44%. That's still very good.
44%.
Yeah, I was giving you a first half statistic. My fault.
Well, they cooled off slightly.
Yeah. They cooled out a little bit. So, and they shot 24 of 52 inside the arc. And that is really good. 6 for 16 from three-point land. All right, Shelton Highclimbers had 35 turnovers. They were 2 for 10 from the foul line, 20%. They were 8 for 35 from the field for 23%. 0 for 10 from three-point land. But the turnovers is the key. As
you got to check right that, Joe. We got 1-3 here. Number 2 had a three-pointer.
And that was?
Number 2. We don't have a name. Number 2.
That is right.
You don't have a name now, that's why I threw you off. So they were 1 for 11?
Yeah, so that would mean that they would be 1 for 11, and then that would raise their shooting percentage up to 29%.
All right.
Okay. In other words, they were, they would be 9 for 36.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I just had this. You said no threes, and I'm like, oh yes, there was 1.
Yeah.
But since we don't have her name,
we're gonna find that out.
Yeah, we'll need that for Wednesday night's broadcast.
We sure do. Daryl gave me some statistics.
Okay.
And let's look at those. Shelton had 27 rebounds.
Okay.
4 assists and 6 steals. Modbury had 39 rebounds. Here's a biggie. 21 assists and 14 steals.
14 steals.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big difference there. Now, I want to give a shout out to Cedar Wiley. Even though she did not only scored, 6 points today?
6 points, yeah.
She had 6 rebounds.
Okay.
And I was really pleased with her assist. She was passing the ball very well to the other team members, contributing. Right. For Modbury, Edwards had 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals. So let's look at Edwards. Who was the leading scorer?
I have Trinity West.
Okay, that makes sense. But Lauren Edwards contributed in a lot of other ways.
A lot of other ways, yeah.
So that's pretty well our wrap-up of his stats. And I want to thank Daryl again. And anyway.
Now, well, we have, something like 9.5 minutes before the boys' game gets underway. So we'll take another timeout. We'll be back. We'll reset for the boys.
Okay.
Final again in the girls. Modbury takes care of Shelton 69-19. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
And we're back here in the Mini Dome. Terry Gregg Court waiting for the boys game between Modbury and Shelton to get underway. I'm going to bring us to the bring everybody into our little broadcast area here and let them look at our lovely faces. Right, that's Jerry. I'm Diedrich Allen. Just wanted to run down some of the things we've got coming up since we have a minute. Our next broadcast will be Wednesday as the Shelton girls host Tumwater. That'll be a hard-fought battle here coming off of their loss tonight. Maybe they'll right the ship, I don't know. Thursday night we'll be in Belfair as the North Mason boys host Kingston. On Friday we're back here for another Shelton girls game with WF West. Why did they get the tough teams early in the season? I don't know. And then on Saturday we're back in Belfair with a North Mason girls game as they host LaConner, so up and down the Highway 3 for us.
Yeah, both the WF West and Tumwater programs have been
phenomenal.
Very good, not only in basketball, but football and baseball.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You name it.
Fast pitch.
Yes,
softball.
Fast pitch too, yeah.
Speaking of football, Tumwater didn't win the state title. My old stomping ground, Anacortes, kind of took care of Tumwater in the championship game on Saturday. 60-30, and well, you know, that's going to be quite a wide rivalry.
Yeah, Anacortes throughout the season, football season, was ranked number 1 or 2.
Yeah, they were up there.
They were bouncing around.
They have a tough league up there in the, what do they call it? I think it's the Northwest League. I think that's what they call it. You got Anacortes, you got Linden, and you got Cedar Woolley. Cedar Woolley missed the playoffs because they only took the 2 top teams. Cedar Woolley was 3. And they were ranked like 8th at one point in time. Yeah. And Linden got in because Linden beat Cedar Woolley, and that's, you know.
And Linden has always been a powerhouse.
Right.
Matter of fact, they've defeated Tumwater for the state championship a couple of years ago.
That was last year, actually.
Was it last year?
I think it was last year.
Could have been.
I do believe it was last year.
Okay.
And then you come into this area, you got North Kitsap that didn't do as well as I thought they would this year, but they did. I think they got to the quarterfinals again. And that's where Jerry and I did the freelance job for Anacortes in last football season.
That was kind of fun.
Either way, so that's just what we got going on. Of course, lots of basketball. I was talking to Jeff Slakey at the local radio station, KMAS, and we're going to work out some deal to get these games, as we did with football, on the radio as well. It's been a request to the radio station. It's been a request to me, and I'm like, well, I don't control the radio station, but we'll inquire. And Jeff actually brought it up at the Christmas parade with me.
And I know that KMAS does have a contract with Kraken.
Yeah, that's the priority. They have to air the Kraken games. But, I was looking at the Kraken schedule, and it's pretty spaced out. So we'll just see how. Jeff will make his decision. He'll let us know, and then we'll let everybody else know. And I know one particular photographer who said, is it going to be on the radio again? Because when we were in Aberdeen for that football game,
yes,
after the fact, she sent me a message and says it was great. I could listen to it on the radio, then get home and watch the rest of the game. So, well, that's what we do. We try to partner with our media, try to work nice together. It's nice to be able to work with your local media.
Oh, Jeff Slicky is great to work with.
Well, we're going to take another timeout. Jerry will get the starters for everybody on the boys' game as they're about done with their warm-ups. And we will be back with the boys' version of this international matchup, Modbury and Shelton, on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
And we're back here in the mini dome. Terry Gregg at court, Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple. We're about a minute and a half before we start the festivities to get this boys game underway. So we have time for Jerry to run down the starters for both teams.
Thank you, Diedrich. For Modbury, under the direction of Ashley Truman, their coach, one guard, number 13, a junior, Carlos Toro. At the other guard, a senior, number 14, Daniel Wood. At one forward for Modbury is number 0, a senior, Seth Clavel. At the other forward is number 1, a senior, Ethan Heron. And rounding out the starting lineup for Modbury is number 42, a junior, Josh Taylor. Now your starters for the Highclimbers. At one guard, number 1, Omar Zepeda Soto, a 6'1" senior. At the other guard is a 6'2" senior, number 3, Gabe Conklin. At one forward, a 6-foot senior, number 20, Ben Watkins. At the other forward, number 33, a 6'2" senior, Wheatley Cordova. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Highclimbers at center is number 22, Journey Bear Perez, a 6'3" senior.
And you're probably wondering what's the status of Bennett Henry. He had that knee injury the last game out. We don't have the status. We just know he is not playing tonight. There was some question about Matt Carlton. He was warming up, so I think we're going to see Matt tonight. I was told. The coach said no Matt. He's got a bad back, and okay. That's unfortunate because that's he's got that size, but you also have Bishop Manning coming off the bench at 6'6".
I'm glad Matt's getting to play tonight.
Well, we're hoping. Maybe he was just warming up saying, Coach, I'm okay. And the coach is going to say, no, you sit. We'll keep you in reserve for
we got the exchange.
The exchange here at midcourt of the gifts between the Modbury team and the Shelton Highclimbers. And yeah, I'm thinking that those, well, I'm sure that they need those little blankets that they're handing out, but I'm thinking those are Highclimber blankets, you think? I'm almost betting.
They are really nice.
Yeah, they're.
I've got one at home, and I should be bringing those to the football games, especially at the end of the football season.
Yeah,
they're just really nice and very warm.
Well, we had a pretty good weather season for football. It wasn't too bad. There was one rainy day, one rainy game, and then I think we had a couple cold nights, but it was nothing like the COVID season.
It's like in the stands. It's a little colder at the Shelton Highclimber Stadium because that wind is circulating. But yeah, and it's been nice today. 55 degrees.
Yeah, but it was rainy.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, it's Washington. We're going to rain. Well, it wasn't a heavy rain, so it was your typical Washington rain. So the Modbury players are being announced here. Highclimbers are coming up next. We'll remind you that's Clavel, Heron, Toro. Was it Toro number 13 on the thing? Wood.
Number 13 is Carlos Toro.
Yeah, okay, and Taylor. That's what you have, right? 0, 1, 12, or 0, 1, 13, 14, and 42. For the Highclimbers, Zepeda Soto, Conklin, Watkins, Journey Bear Perez, and Cordova for Shelton. So where's that other sheet, Jerry? I wanted to compare some heights, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Because it's interesting for us Americans. We have the old traditional standard thing. I just wanted to look over some of the heights for the Modbury players. 6'5", 6'5", 6'5". I got a couple 6'5" guys. Okay.
Are we one of the few countries that uses the English system?
Yep. We're one of the few.
Yeah.
Drives Canadians nuts when they come down here because they got or drives us nuts when we go up there.
Especially if they have an older car.
Yeah, well, I don't think we have to stand for the national anthems again. I think we've already done them. We'll get this thing underway. And Jerry stood up. He probably needs to stretch his legs a little bit. We're ready to get this thing underway. Same descriptions of the jerseys, blue and green for Modbury, white and red for the Highclimbers.
And we have a different set of officials?
We have some different officials, a completely different officiating crew for this game. It's actually been that way for all the four games earlier.
Okay.
So I think they've been different.
All right.
So Taylor and Journey Bear are going to meet in center court to get this thing underway. Pointing the directions. Ball's tipped into towards the to the Modbury basket. So out of bounds will be Highclimber ball. Start things off. So Wheatley Cordova is going to bring the ball up the court for the Climbers. Hand it off to Journey Bear. Hand it off to Zepeda Soto. 3 on the way for Omar. Boom, baby. I think they learned something from their last game against North Thurston, Jerry.
I think so.
Here's Clavel. Up top over to Toro. Down low. Nice spin move. And off by Heron. And the rebound goes to Journey Bear. Perez. Here's Omar Zepeda Soto. Back to Journey Bear. Hand it off to Cordova. Shoot for 3, and that's off. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Clavel. And Seth's going to bring it up this time. So we go over far side. Toro. Down low, quick passes out to the top, and nice little shuffle pass in the middle. Opie popped that out. Taylor couldn't finish on that. Rebound goes to the Highclimbers. Here comes Gabe Conklin.
It was a nice pass, though.
It was. Here's Cordova. Into the corner to Conklin. He'll fake the 3, drive side of the paint, try to slip a pass down to Perez. Journey Bear says it went off a blue jersey, ref, and that's what they pointed.
I'm glad to see more bounce passes.
Well, you know, that's the distribution ability of Gabe Conklin.
Yes.
Inbounds right to Omar Zepeda. Soto got a man on his back. He's blocked. Got it again. He's in triple team to put it up and in. Oh, boy, Omar with the first 5 points of the ball game.
Well, Omar has gained some real strength this year.
Yes, he had a great great offseason in the weight room. Here's a pass in the corner to Toro. Toro drives baseline, leaves it in the middle. It's poked away by Omar Zepeda Soto right into the hands of Gabe Conklin. Conklin on the dribbles to the foul line, hesitates, lost the ball in the paint, got it back, had his pass deflected, knocked out of bounds. That'll go off of Toro. Carlos just kind of looking at his hands like, what happened to that ball? And it'll be Highclimber ball, baseline inbounds. 20 on the shot clock, 6:11 to go here. First quarter, 5-0 Shelton. Leading inbounds to Zepeda Soto. 3 in the corner. Nope, that short rebound pulled down and up to Toro. Toro lays it off the glass and in. First points for Modbury off the fast break. 6 minutes remain here in the first quarter. It's 5-2. Here's Zepeda Soto over to Watkins. Ben with his first touch tonight, looking for Journey Bear. High over the head pass. And here comes Clavel up the far sidelines to the three-point arc. Gonna lace it in the corner near side. Toro for 3. No. Rebound. Taylor had it, lost it. Cordova tracked it down. And Conklin pushed a pass just a little bit behind. Watkins out of bounds. A little too anxious on that pass, maybe? Or maybe Watkins was going a little too fast.
Beginning game jitters.
Maybe. Here's Clavel.
Yeah,
he took, I don't know if he took steps or there was a foul away from the ball.
It looked like he took steps.
Yeah, Omar Zepeda Soto picked up the first personal foul. We baseline inbounds for Modbury. Inbounds at the corner far side. This is Wood. His shot comes off. Perez with the rebound. Journey Bear one dribble up to Cordova. Cordova to the hoop. Nice stop, puts it up, blocked out of bounds by Heron, but they're going to get Heron with the foul, I believe. If I saw that right. Yep, they got Seth with the, Ethan with the personal foul. That'll send Wheatley Cordova to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Got the first one. He'll get one more. 5:13 remains here in the first quarter. 6-2. Make it. Nope, still 6-2. As Cordova missed the rebound. Toro with the rebound, speeds up the court to the three-point arc near side. Up top to Clavel. Pass in the middle off the back of one of the Highclimbers. Taken away by Cordova. He'll get it to Conklin. And here's Zepeda Soto, nice find in the middle to Perez, little half hook that popped off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Taylor. And here comes Wood. Toro with the ball. Cross court to Cavell. Back to Toro. Toro takes, thought about the 3, lost it out of his hands. Actually, Conklin knocked it out of his hands out of bounds. It'll be a Modbury ball.
Wheatley Cordova this season has been the leading scorer for the Highclimbers.
Sideline inbounds, near sideline. Toro will trigger the play. Gets it into Heron. Heron, no look pass in the corner. Up top it goes to Clavel. Clavel, nice little dump pass off to Heron. He missed the shot but drew the foul on the Climbers. Ben Watkins picked up the personal foul. And Heron at the free throw line for the first of 2. Got the first. They'll get one more. 4:32 to go first quarter. 6-3 is the score now. Heron can make it 4. Nope, in and out. Rebound goes to Zepeda Soto. Omar quickly up to Cordova near corner. Up top now to Journey Bear. Perez will hand it off. Nope, he'll bounce it over to Watkins. Watkins 3 from the opposite corner. That one rims off. Rebound pulled down by Heron. Heron will hand it off to Cavell. And here comes Modbury. 4:12 to go here, first quarter. Far side, Wood. Cross court. Back over to Wood. Wood lost the handle. There's a fight for it. Goes out of bounds. No, actually, Watkins came up with it on the floor.
Good
Gets
hustle.
it to Perez, to Cordova. Cordova is going to wait for the pack to catch up. Nope, he's going to take a baseline runner. In it goes. Wheelie to Cordova. 5-point lead for the Highclimbers. 3:45 to go first quarter. The timeout by officials. I think we have some moisture on the court where the Watkins pretty much laid down to get that. And the reason that was not a travel is because Watkins was stationary. So basically his whole body was a pivot point and stationary. You see that a lot where somebody rolls over and they call it travel. It's because they're moving. You can't determine where's the pivot point. But if you're stationary and you're holding onto the ball,
okay,
good pivot point. Of course, I could be all wrong by this. Somebody will tell me.
Good observation.
Here's an inbound stolen away, actually off the second pass. Here's Cordova with the ball. Gets by the defense to the top of the key, hands it off to Zepeda Soto. Back to Cordova, looking for Manning, who's in the ball game. He'll just go around the defense, put it up a little too hard. Zepeda Soto with a follow. It didn't fall in. The ball pokes out, and Wheatley Cordova for three. In and out, rebound tapped and then controlled by Sanders, who's in the ball game for the first time for Modbury. Also in there is Wallace. And here's Toro into the corner to Wallace. Wallace drives baseline, goes to Taylor. Taylor rejected by Manning, but Manning's going to pick up the personal foul. Got a little bit of arm as well. That'll send Josh Taylor to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Trying to set the lineup for Modbury. Those snuck in some substitutions on us, and I wasn't aware. First free throw by Taylor goes in. Dante Cruz will step onto the court for the Highclimbers, replacing Ben Watkins. Modbury's Josh Taylor with his second free throw. That one finally dropped in. Took about 4 bounces before it dropped in. Under 3 minutes remaining first quarter. It's 8-5. Highclimbers with the lead in the ball. Here's the Wheatley Cordova between the circles. Over to Omar Zepeda Soto. Omar looking for a high post feed to Conklin. He'll get it over to Cruz instead between the circles. Back over to Omar, knocked out of bounds. Good quick hands by Wallace. It'll be sideline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Foul line extended near side. Well, not quite. Foul line extended about midway through between the foul line and the baseline. Conklin will trigger the play, directing some traffic, gets it into Manning. Bishop gets it, nope, tried to get it back to Conklin, finds Omar Zepeda Soto. Here's Conklin, he'll take the 3 from the elbow. That one rimmed off with 1 on the shot clock, goes right back in the hands of Zepeda Soto, out to Cordova for a 3 ball. That gives Wheatley 6 points, his first 3 of the night. 11-5 is the score. Here's Toro with the ball, near side to Wallace. Back to Toro between the circles, he'll take the 3. Off the glass, no, rebound goes to Cruz for the Highclimbers. Here's Conklin. Conklin to the 3-point arc. Gets a pass to Manning inside the paint. He'll go to work, turn around, hook. Off the glass and in. Bishop Manning with a nice little quick hook off the dribble. Here comes Toro with the ball for Modbury. Wallace on the cross finds Taylor. Taylor fade away in the paint off the glass and in. Josh Taylor with his 4th basket. Leading scorer at this point for Modbury. 1:35 remaining. Here's Cruz with the ball. He'll turn, he'll shoot, he'll 3, and he'll hit it. Dante Cruz with 3. And a timeout by Modbury. 1.5 minutes remain here in the first quarter. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here as the Highclimbers are now up 9.
First time out of the ball game.
Every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a communications lead for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby, but for driving. The column is primarily driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington State and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. So check it out. So the current one. Clearing snow off your window and driver's rights. Got to read it to understand what he's talking about. Modbury has the ball coming out of the timeout. Here's Wallace. Up to Heron. Down low and a kick out to Wallace. Wallace to the elbow, out to Heron. Heron, side of the paint, feed down low. High hook, missed it. Turnaround jumper by Taylor goes in.
How many points you have for Taylor?
6.
Good.
Here's Cruz with the ball over to Manning, back to Cruz. Dante back to Manning, side of the paint, near side. Had it poked out of his hands, got it back. It finds Omar Zepeda Soto. Soto drives, hesitates, stops in the paint, up fakes once, rejected right into the hands of Sanders. Sanders on the run the other way for Modbury. To the three-point arc, finds Wallace trailing. He'll swing it over to Toro on the far elbow, into the corner to Heron. Heron jumper from the corner, no. Rebound to Sanders. He'll hook it up to Toro. Toro for 3 at the top. Yep.
Yeah, his first basket of the game.
4-point lead for the Highclimbers. They were up 9 just a moment ago. Cruz will get it to Zepeda Soto. Back to Cruz, over to Cordova. To Cruz, dancing around into the corner. Cordova for 3. That rims off. Rebound Heron for Modbury. Center of the court on the dribbles. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Over to Sanders, and Sanders is going to be fouled by Conklin at the buzzer. So Conklin picked up his first personal. This will be the 4th team foul, and there'll be sideline inbounds, and how much time is going to go up on the clock? Probably like a second. Three-tenths of a second is what they put up on the clock. Sideline inbound. Sanders will trigger the play. Going to get into the corner near side. Wallace turns and shoots. Comes up short, but we're through 1 quarter. Shelton up 16-12 on Modbury. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. Jerry? Good game so far, 16-12.
It has been, and one of the nice things I'm seeing, Shelton has only had 1 turnover.
So far. Let's hope they keep it that way. Looks like Ben Watkins and Journey Bear are going to check in here for the second quarter run. Working with Cruz, Conklin, and Cordova. Modbury comes out with Sanders, Taylor. Hogarth is in there. First time tonight.
Okay.
Taylor's still in there, and Toro. Here's Wallace. Over to Toro. Up top to Wallace. Back to Toro. 3 at the elbow, near side. That's off. Rebound pulled down by Sanders. Sanders dribbles in, leaves it for Toro. Splits the defenders, puts it up and in. I don't know how Carlos slipped through all the defenders, Jerry. There were like 3 right there. Cruz with the ball up top. He'll hand it off to Perez. He'll clear things out. Journey Bear works over to the left side, finds Conklin in the corner, fakes the 3, drives baseline, pulls up, and pops. Missed the shot. Sanders with a one-hand rebound. Out to Toro. Toro up the near sidelines. Hesitates to the three-point arc. Up top to Sanders. Sanders drives side of the paint. Kick it to the corner. That's Wallace. Wallace picks the 3. Drives baseline. Pull-up jumper. Yep. Wallace with a jumper. And it's tied at 16. Minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Wheatley Cordova, far sidelines. Gets the screen for Journey Bear. Hesitates, drives a foul line. Kick it to the corner. Here's Conklin. Out it goes to Watkins. Down it goes to Journey Bear. Journey Bear double teamed. Waits for it to sack off. Here is the 3 at the top by Cordova. That's short. Rebound Sanders. Sanders is a 2-on-2. Leaves it for Wallace. Up and in. Jaden Wallace with 4 points, and it's a 2-point Modbury lead. 6.5 minutes to go, second quarter. Conklin crosses midcourt, center of the court to Journey Bear. Perez will hand it off to Cordova. Steps by the defense, throws it across court to Conklin. Into the corner to Watkins, down to Journey Bear. High pass, deflected out, and Toro comes up with it. To the three-point arc, hesitates, behind the back dribble. Big jump stop in the middle, up and in. Boy, oh boy, Carlos Toro gives the Modbury team a 4-point lead, 20-4, 6:04 to go here in the half.
Yeah.
30-second timeout.
An 8-point run by Modbury.
Yeah.
To start here this quarter, because it was 16-12 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah. And the Highclimbers have, much needed timeout by Coach Krieger.
Yeah.
As
good timeout.
Modbury was finding his rhythm there and scoring points off of some ill-advised passes, I think. Highclimbers have the ball coming out of the timeout. 6:04 to go here in the half.
And the leading scorer so far from Modbury is Carlos Toro.
Here is Conklin. Works the screens, finds Cruz, goes down the lane, up and in. Dante with his second basket, 5 points. Here's Toro with the ball for Modbury, coming back the other way. Wallace over to Sanders, up top to Wallace. Fakes the three, finds Toro, back to Wallace, swinging over the opposite side, out of bounds. Nobody there. Maybe in the corner of his eye, he thought that Coach Krieger was one of his teammates. Let's see, some substitutions for the Highclimbers. Cody Brotherton will step on. And I believe Watkins is back. Zepeda Soto is back. Watkins was already out there. Here's Journey Bear looking one-on-one. He'll find Brotherton up top to Conklin. Conklin looks the court over. 10 on the shot clock. We have a whistle away from the ball on the Highclimbers. Illegal screen on Journey Bear. That's his first team foul here in the quarter. 5:12 to go here in the half. Here's Wallace between the circles. Over to Cavell. Working around. Here's Cavell again. One hands it across to, that's not Cavell. Yes, it was Cavell. Sorry, he gets the ball back. I'm looking for 14. There's a three over Conklin. No. Rebound Conklin. Ripped down the rebound. It's Wood I'm trying to come up with here. And Conklin gets by the defenders, goes up, puts up the shot, missed it. Brotherton with the rebound in traffic. He's got to get it out, and then he picked up his pivot foot. And what do we have? A whistle away from the ball, or something wrong with the clock here, I think. They put the shot clock down to 15. That did hit the rim, did it not? Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Conklin will get it into Zepeda Soto. Up top to Brotherton. And here's Journey Bear. Handed off to Zepeda Soto. Omar with a three that's wildly off. And the ball goes bouncing on the floor. Journey Bear picks it up, puts it up. Missed the shot. He's fouled. And 2 shots coming for Journey Bear Perez. I didn't see who the foul was on because there's no number 11 on either team, actually. Let's see. Could it be 14? Could it be 12? Must be 12. Hogarth with a personal foul, I'm assuming, Jerry.
I'm surprised the official hasn't gone over to the score table.
Well, Paul hasn't hit the buzzer to say, hey, who is it? I didn't hear it. So Journey Bear's at the free throw line for the first of 2 free throws. He missed the first one. It's a 2-point lead for Modbury, 20-18, 4:28 remaining here in the first half.
And that's right. He would have to do that. That's correct.
Well, somebody has to tell him that that's not on it because Paul doesn't have necessarily that information in front of him. Second free throw is short. Rebound pulled down by Wood. And he'll bring it up. Swing over to Wallace. Cavell back to Wallace. Wallace, one dribble over to Cavell. Over to Wallace. They're trying to feed the low guy. And here is Wood. Back to Cavell. Drives the foul line. Swings a pass underneath, but loose ball is picked up. Hogarth couldn't handle that pass, and a turnover on Modbury. Here's Journey Bear to Zepeda Soto for 3. That's short. Rebound Cavell. He's bumped and no whistle. And Cavell will bring it up. One hands it over to Wallace. To the elbow to Wood. Wood drives in, leaves it in the middle, and that's Sanders with the basket. And it's a 4-point lead for Modbury, 22-18, 3:30 to go in the half. Here's Brotherton with the ball to Conklin. And Conklin will keep the ball in the drive under the basket. Bounce it out, trying to get it to Brotherton. Can't get to it, out of bounds. Turnover on the Highclimbers. Bishop Manning will check back in for the Highclimbers. Cordova returns, as does Cruz. So a 3-man switch there for the Highclimbers. It's Modbury ball, 3:17 remaining in the second quarter. 22-18 is the score, Modbury with the lead. And the Rock, they're going to mopping up some moisture there near midcourt. So Cavell, Sanders, Hogarth, Wood, and I can't see the number. Who is he? We have a number 4, is that right? I don't have a 4 on my list, Jerry. He's in the ball game for Modbury. That's Wood, cross court to Cavell. Cavell for 3 in the corner, yes. That's Seth's first basket. It's a 3-ball. Makes it 25-18. So 4 must be on the one of the JV rosters there, Jerry. There's Cordova to the foul line. Pull-up jumper for Whitley goes in. There's number 4 with the ball. Swing it over to Cavell. Cavell lost the handle. Brotherton with a steal. He'll speed up the far sidelines, leave it for Cruz. Cruz in traffic, will drive to the foul line, lost the handle, come up with it, plants his foot and rolls it over to Brotherton. Brotherton on the dribble will leave it for Cordova. Fakes the 3, drives baseline. Hand it to Mannings, 13 on the shot clock. Manning spins, takes steps, puts it up short, and there's a foul called. Let me see the sheet there, Jerry.
Yeah.
I'll find it.
Okay.
The foul went on number 4. And that is Cade Morel Leon, I think. Call him Cade for the time being.
Okay.
And Bishop Manning, first free throw is short. Tiny print's driving me nuts tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Luckily, I have my glasses here.
It's like about 8-7 font, if that.
I don't know. It might even be 5.
Pretty small.
I'm trying to get my glasses out and figure out. We have another delay here. 5-point lead for Modbury. I'll figure it out, Jerry.
Okay.
Monteleone. Cade Monteleone is number 4.
Okay.
What's wrong with the sheet? I'm glad we have a break in the action so I can scribble down Monteleone, who picked up the personal foul. And that's the second team foul on Modbury. Oh, they're going to...
Very few fouls in this game.
I guess there was a technical foul on that that last foul, as Manning will get the first 2 and then 2 more. I'm assuming it's a technical foul. We didn't really hear it. So I'm sorry, 1 for 2 on that one, and now Wheatley Cordova's going to shoot 2.
Could it be a number that wasn't entered in the
Oh,
scorebook?
well, that would be number 4. If that's what it is, that's what it is. So Wheatley Cordova is going to shoot 2 fouls, 2 technical fouls with the first one. So Manning was 1 for 2 on his foul shots.
Yeah.
And Wheatley Cordova gets the technical fouls. They're still free throws. And he got 1 or 2 there, too. And the Highclimbers will get possession. 25-22 now, 2:19 remaining in the half.
You think that might be the reason?
It has to be because they stopped after they put the 4 up.
Yeah.
Inbounds to Cruz in back court from the sidelines from Zepeda Soto. Cruz on the dribble. He'll hand it off to Zepeda Soto. Boy, the Modbury team is all in the face of the ball handler. And that is a Wood. And there's a 3 by Omar. He'll drain it. That's his second 3 in the ball game, give him 8 points. And it's all knotted up at 25. Here is Monteleone over to Cavell. High post feed to Taylor back in the ball game. He just took steps big time. And that's a turnover on Modbury. 1:46 to go in the half, 25-25. Highclimbers with the ball. Cordova comes up the far sideline. Gets a screen from Manning. He'll hand it off to Zepeda Soto. He'll take a screen from Manning and take a 3. Missed that one. Brotherton right there. He's fouled with the putback. I think they're going to get Monteleone with that one, number 4. Let's see what the call. It's 2 shots for Cody Brotherton. I'm assuming it was on 4. They're not posting the foul up there. But he has 2 by my count there. They finally did. Brotherton off the glass on the first free throw. He'll get another one. That's why the box is there, right? Bounce it off the box, and it'll drop in, right? Mm-hmm. So Brotherton's the second free throw. That one's off the back of the iron. Wood, I'm sorry, that's not Wood. That's Sanders pulls down the rebound because it's to Cavell. Over to Wood. Cross court near side. And now to Cavell. He'll drive to the foul line, hesitate, try to take big steps down the side of the paint. There's a whistle on the Highclimbers on the drive. I think it went on Cruz. Baseline inbounds, lob it in, and actually Sanders will get it and hand it off to Cavell. Cavell to Monteleone. He'll take a couple of steps, hook it back to Cavell. Cavell to the top of the key on the dribbles for the 3. That's wildly missed. Bishop Manning grabbed the rebound. His outline's stolen away by Sanders, and the ball's free and picked up by Monteleone, but they say he was on the sidelines. It'll be Highclimber ball with 1:01 remaining. A lot of activity.
Turnovers there.
Yeah. Here's Omar Zepeda Soto. The clock went off, and I'm not sure why. We got about 50 seconds, and a jumper at the elbow by Wheatley Cordova. Well, we got the clock back, but not the scoreboard part. There we go, 28-25. There's Wood at the top of the key for 3. Rebound tapped out and tracked down by Wood. And here's Monteleone, hook it up top, and Wood, got Cruz off his feet and on his back. Not anything malicious there, just Cruz was trying to get up and block the shot, and Wood brought the ball down, and with it came Dante.
Good fake by Wood.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to give him the access shooting on that one. Cavell leaves it in the middle for Sanders. It bounces off of the shoulder of, they say, off of the shoulder of Sanders. I don't think that's what it was. 28.4 seconds remain here in the half. Highclimbers have a 3-point lead. Full court press coming for the Modbury team. Inbounds goes to Cruz, and it's knocked out of bounds by Wood. Stays with the Highclimbers. Smart move by Wheatley Cordova, standing out of bounds just to move his feet out of the way so it went between his legs.
This is the first time the Australia team is pressed.
Well, there's 27.7 seconds. Inbounds to Cruz. Still in back court, draws a double team. He's going to lob it to the center, and that's Omar Zepeda Soto. Going to one-hand it up to Cordova. He's wide open. Pack comes in. He'll scoop it up with the opposite hand. It's up and in for Wheatley Cordova. And that gives the Highclimbers a 5-point lead, 30-25. Here's Sanders, the 3-point arc. to Monteleone. Over to Cavell. Cavell to the foul line. Out to Monteleone. He'll dribble to the side of the paint, put it up over Manning, and it doesn't hit glass. We're through a half. Shelton 30. Modbury 25. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Hi folks, Steve McAllen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Well, the Shelton dance team is out to perform for us here at halftime. 30-25 is their halftime score. The Shelton Highclimbers are leading the Modbury team from Australia here at the break. Wheatley Cordova leads all scores with 14 points for the Highclimbers. 8 for Omar Zapata Soto. 5 for Dante Cruz. 3 for Bishop Manning. Free throw for Cody Brotherton. For Modbury, their leading scorer is Carlos Toro. He has 9 points. Haven't seen him for a while, so we might get a lot of playing time in the third quarter. 6 for Josh Taylor. Jaden Wallace has 4. 3 for Seth Cavell. And a basket for Bryce Sanders, and a free throw for Ethan Herron. So that's your halftime score right there. 30 for Shelton, 25 for Modbury. We'll take a break and we'll be back as Jerry's scratching away on his pad with more statistics. Halftime score, Shelton 30, Modbury 25. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, Nothing compares to local knowledge.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Well, it's halftime here in the Mini Dome. Terry Gregg Court. 30-25. Shelton with a 5-point lead here. Jerry, you got some more statistics for us?
I do. Let's start with Daryl White's statistics.
Okay.
Shelton had 15 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals. Modbury had 17 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. The leading rebounder for the Highclimbers was Judy Perez with 4 rebounds, and we had Omar Zepeda had 3 assists. For Modbury, Sanders had 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Correct me if I'm wrong on one thing.
Sure.
The Shelton Highclimbers, I have them making 4 of 11, or is it 3 for 11?
4 or 11 for the 3-pointers?
Yeah. No, 4 for foul shots.
Oh, well, you got to clarify, Jerry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4.
Okay.
6,
Good.
8, 9 is what I have. That's the
Okay.
older game. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay.
10. I've got 4 for 10.
4 for 10. Thank you. Okay, so Shelton Highclimbers were 4 for 10 from the foul line for 40%. They were 11 for 29 from the field for 38%.
Okay.
Shot pretty well inside the 3-point arc. Made 7 of 15. That's pretty close to 50%. And for the 3-point land, they made 4 of 14. This is amazing. I'm sure I'm off a couple. Shelton only had 4 turnovers. I know. I
That's
know.
unusual for Shelton team.
Well,
but
that's great. Even if I'm off 1 or 2, that's still really good.
Okay. Yeah, it is. I mean,
It is. For Modbury, they were 3 for 4 from the foul line, 75%. From the field, they were 10 for 24 for 42%. They had 9 turnovers and a few more turnovers than the Highclimbers. Here's an interesting statistic. Modbury was 2 for 8 from 3-point land, but they were 8 for 16 from inside their arc. That's 50%. That's pretty good. So both teams are shooting pretty well.
The question is will that hold up for the rest of the game?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well-played game. I don't see anybody in foul trouble. Nobody has 3 fouls.
No, it's pretty spread out.
Yeah, it is spread out.
I have, well, that
2.
Cade Monteleone has 2 personal fouls. That's all that I can see here on the sheet. Yeah.
And then Dante Cruz, you have him down for 2?
I have him down for 1.
And how about Bishop Manning?
Just 1.
1. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I have. Let me see. We got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
There was 1 foul. We did not know who it
well,
was.
I gave that to number 4.
Did you?
On
for
Modbury.
Okay.
And Paul eventually did post it.
Okay.
I did see the 2 pop up there about after the foul was all over and done.
Okay.
So Paul did get to it. Well, we're going to keep it right here as we're about ready to start the 3rd quarter here. Climbers with a 30-25 lead on Modbury through 1 half. It's been a lot of fun. It's been kind of hard to keep up with, but
Well, it's been a well-played game. Very few turnovers.
Yeah, the Climbers will get the ball to start the third quarter with Zepeda, Soto, Conklin, Cruz, Cordova, and Journey Bear. I'm assuming the starters are coming out for Modbury. You've got Heron, Taylor, Wood. Carlos Toro is coming out. He's been out for a while. And then Cavell. So Zepeda Soto will get it into Conklin in back court, and the third quarter's underway. Climbers have a 5-point lead. Here's Wheatley Cordova, top of the key for three. It's off. Rebound tracked down in the corner, out of bounds, actually. It'll go over to Modbury. Toro with the ball in the center of the court, bringing it up. A quick jog over to Cavell. Up to Wood up top, open for three. He'll take it. That one rims off, rebound tapped, and Conklin loses out of his hands. Conklin saying, no, it went off of Taylor, but the referee says, nope, sorry, Gabe. So baseline inbounds, right of the backboard. Toro will trigger the play. He'll throw it all the way up top to Cavell. Over in the corner to Toro, fakes the three, gets around Cordova, takes a couple of steps in the middle out to Wood. Wood will take the three. He'll hit it. Daniel Wood with his first field goal. Here's Cordova. I'm sorry, here is Conklin getting it over to Journey Bear. And now here's Cordova, guarded by Heron. Cordova the top, swing it over to Conklin. To Journey Bear between the circles. Hand it off to Zepeda Soto. He'll take a three, that's short. Rebound Wood, gets it up to Toro. Toro has a 2-on-1, and Omar knocked it out of bounds, I think off of his leg, went to the floor with a slide all the way to the stands.
Very good
out of
effort.
Bounds, however. It'll be Modbury ball. He just took a second on the floor going, and then got up and returned to play.
Very good effort by Omar.
And he's still trying to shake that off. Those hurt, you know, those slides on those floors. Those floor burns are not fun by any means. So a sideline inbounds for Modbury. Foul line extended near side. Wood will bounce it into Toro. Toro will bounce it down to Taylor. Taylor trying to get around Journey Bear, and Journey Bear is going to be called with a foul. That's his second. That'll send Josh Taylor to the free throw line. Josh is 2 for 2, 6 points. It'll be his second trip to the free throw line tonight. And I put the jinx on him. Jerry, I do it every time. If Jerry says it, it's fine.
I'm trying to be nice.
When I say it, it's a miss. So Taylor's second free throw. That's off the back of the iron, and Zepeda Soto jumps in there with the rebound. Trying to get by Heron. Stops on the dribble, finds Journey Bear. Perez bounces it over to Conklin. Conklin on the sidelines, near sidelines. He'll dribble out of some trouble. He's got Toro. Toro knocked it out of his hands. Gabe is asking for people to come to him and give him some help.
Yeah, definitely.
Luckily, he got bailed out by the slap out of bounds. 12 on the shot clock. Inbounds from Zepeda Soto to Conklin. Conklin one hands it into the corner on the far side to Cordova, and he is fouled on the pass off. 7 on the shot clock. That's a bailout right there. And it'll be Carlos Toro with his first personal. And inbounds to Cordova in the corner, 3 no. Rebound pulled down by Toro. And here comes Modbury. On the run is Toro at the top of the key. Can drive side of the paint, kick it into the corner, and that's Heron. Heron up top to Cavell. He'll leave it to Taylor in the middle to put it up and in. So it's 30-30.
Nice assist.
Conklin pity pass the dribble, and Toro comes up with a steal. He's going to go to the hoop and lay it up and in. Toro gets the lead back to Modbury, 32-30 timeout. 30-second timeout by Coach Krieger, the Highclimbers. 5:55 to go, third quarter. And Modbury has taken the lead back. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton School Board, the North Mason School Board, and the Port of Allen Commission. Watch past meetings of these entities as well as the Shelton City Council. Mason Web TV also covers the Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, Mason County Fire District 12, and select informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, and the North Mason Community Voice. If you want to see what is going on, check out MasonWebTV.com daily.
Modbury is on a 7-point run.
That's why Coach Krieger said he needed the timeout. Because the Highclimbers have not scored here in the half, in the third quarter. Cordova gets the ball on the inbounds from the backcourt and bring it up the sidelines. Get it to Journey Bear up between the circles. Journey Bear with a nice ball fake. He'll hand it off to Zepeda Soto. He'll take a three, high arc, short, rebound to Perez. Journey Bear missed the putback, got it again, put it off the glass and in that time. Just give me the ball, I'll put it in the hoop eventually.
Good effort by Journey Bear.
32 all now. 5:25 to go, third quarter. Here's Cavell. He'll dribble to the foul line, step back, and throw it over to Heron. Heron will take a three. That's off the back of the iron. Conklin with the rebound, busts out of the pack. Center of the court, up to Cruz. Cruz on the box, avoids the defense, put it up short. Rebound to Taylor. And he'll hand it off to Heron, and here comes Modbury. Over to Toro. Toro back and forth on the dribble. Launches it over the head of Heron out of bounds. Nice idea, though, just a little too tall. Under 5 minutes remaining, third quarter. Game is tied at 32. I'll remind you that on Saturday night, Modbury went to triple overtime in Stevenson. Here is Zepeda Soto with the dribble to the foul line. And a whistle away from the ball as Journey Bear goes tumbling to the baseline. I don't know who the culprit on that one is. Journey Bear took the worst of it, I think.
He's smiling.
Now that foul went on Ethan Heron. That's his second team foul. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Left of the backboard, Conklin gets it in to Cruz. Cruz for three in the corner, no. Journey Bear fights for the rebound, throws it out to Zepeda Soto. Omar gets it up top to Cordova. Wheatley avoids one guy, puts it up off the foul line, missed it. Journey Bear with another rebound, puts it up over Taylor. Oh, it popped out. Rebound tapped by Cruz, but they're going to get Cruz over the top. That'll be the second on Dante and the second team foul on Shelton. Boy, Journey Bear is just in a fight under that basket, Jerry, and he won't give it up. Oh, is that three on Dante? I only have two. Okay, the scoreboard says the same. Here's Cavell with the ball. Dribbles to the side of the paint. Challenges Conklin and Journey Bear. Conklin ties him up. Jump ball call. That stays with Modbury. 32-32 our score. 4:19 to go, third quarter. Here comes Bishop Manning. And Cody Brotherton checked in. So Journey Bear is going to sit down, and Dante Cruz will also get a rest, with three fouls.
Journey Bear's getting a well-earned rest.
It's like he's playing football out there. Cavell will inbounds it to the top of the key to Heron. Heron gets a screen, and there's going to be a moving screen on Josh Taylor. That'll be his first, if my count is right. Third team foul. Okay, Jerry says thumbs up. You got that one right. Oh, here comes Zepeda Soto.
Usually you have it right.
Well, the last game we did, nobody got the fouls right. Here is Omar Zepeda Soto driving baseline. Puts it up a little short. Got his own rebound under, I should say, Taylor. Finds Cordova at the top. Cordova's going to dribble out and reset for the Climbers. Clearing everybody out. Gets a screen from Bishop trying to get by the defense. Pull-up jumper over two guys. That rims off. Rebound goes to Toro for Modbury. 3:45 to go here in the third. 32-32. Modbury at the top of the key. Swing it over to Cavell. Cavell bounces it to Wood. And then over to Toro, down to the baseline. Here's Heron trying to get around Manning. Came up short. Manning with the rebound. Outlet to Conklin. Conklin speeds up the center of the court. Gets it down to Cordova under the bucket. Puts it up. Drew the foul, missed the shot. Two free throws coming, I should say, for Wheatley Cordova.
I like that Wheatley is being aggressive tonight and taking the shot, being aggressive.
Personal foul went to Daniel Wood, his first fourth-team foul for Modbury, and Cordova gets the body English on that first shot. He'll get another one. And looks like Bryce Sanders is stepping back onto the court for Modbury, and here also comes Jaden Wallace. He'll give Seth Cavell a rest. So Wheatley Cordova has another free throw. In and out on the second free throw. Rebound pulled down by Taylor. And the ball gets out to the sidelines, and here's Toro. Up top to Wallace. Near side to Wood. Back to Wallace. Over to Toro. Highclimbers are in the 2-3 zone. Out it goes to Wood, 3 in the corner. Yep. Daniel Wood with his second 3 in the ball game and the quarter gives the Modbury team a 35-33 lead. 2:50 to go here in the third. Here's Cordova into the corner to Conklin. Conklin side of the paint. Had the ball poked out of his hands. Here's Sanders alone to the basket. And up and in with Cordova running at him. Bryce Sanders with his second basket. 4 points. 37-33. 2:30 to go here in the third. Conklin will get it to Manning. Manning dribbles to the top of the key. Looking for Cordova. Handed off to Wheatley. Wheatley avoids the diving defender. Finds Omar Zepeda Soto to the foul line. Into the paint. Had to shuffle it. Tried to shuffle it to Manning. Picked off by Taylor. Finds Toro. Lays it up with one hand. Carlos Toro with 13 points. And it's a 6-point lead for Modbury. 39-33. Timeout by the Highclimbers. 2:03 remaining in the third. We'll take one. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
This
back here. Go ahead, Jerry.
This quarter, Modbury has outscored Shelton 14-3.
Sideline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Out of the timeout, Conklin will get it into Zepeda Soto. As we hit the 2-minute mark here in the third. Zepeda Soto needs somebody to throw it to. Finds Conklin. Conklin lob it down low, and Taylor deflected it right back to Conklin. Up fakes and draws a foul on the pass off. But that's the 5th team foul on Modbury, so that'll send Conklin to the free throw line.
That was a really nice pass by Conklin. It'll be interesting to see how many assists he has.
So Josh Taylor picked up his second personal, and Gabe Conklin has yet to score, and he has an opportunity here with 2 free throws. Yep, I spoke too soon. First free throw rims off the back of the iron. He'll get another one. Second free throw by Conklin. Sneaks in there for the point.
How many points you have for Gabe? Is that
One.
his first?
One.
Yeah.
And they're going to get Gabe out of the ball game. I think he might have some blood on his jersey as Dante Cruz will step on for Conklin. So Wood will get the ball from the backcourt inbounds. They'll leave it in the middle for Wallace. Over to Toro, back to Wallace. Nope, it's actually stolen away by Dante Cruz. Cruz had it from behind, stolen away by Toro. He'll go to the hoop and lay it off the glass and in. That is 15 points for Carlos, and it's 41-34.
Yeah, he's made his last 5 attempts.
Minute 25 to go, or actually now it's minute 20, as Cordova is trying to get by Toro. Going to split a double team off the glass and in. Wheatley, Cordova, nice little patient drive. Finds his seam and puts it up and in. Toro quickly up the other side. Here's Wood over to Wallace. Down to the baseline and into the middle, down to Sanders. Missed the shot, drew the foul. Wheatley or Bishop, I don't know. Pick a climber there. I think it's going to be on Wheatley. Nope. It's actually Bishop Manning, his second.
Okay.
I was wrong.
Well, he was between the two, so.
Bryce Sanders at the free throw line for 2 free throws. First trip to the stripe, in and out on the first one. He's got 4 points tonight. He'll have another attempt. 41-36, 1:01 to go, third quarter. Second free throw, that one's in and out, and Manning will rip down the rebound. And here's Zepeda Soto up the far sidelines. Top of the key to Bishop Manning. Manning looking for Cordova. Will get it over to Omar Zepeda Soto. Now to Cordova. 14 on the shot clock. 40 on the game clock, and there's going to be a foul, I believe, on Wallace, it looks like.
That was a nice pass by Wheatley Cordova.
Jaden Wallace picked up his first personal foul. It's 2 shots for Wheatley, however, because Modbury's had 5 team fouls. And remind everybody about the new rule. 5 fouls in a quarter, and it's 2 shots. Highclimbers have 3 team fouls in this quarter, by the way. And Wheatley back to the free throw line, where he's 1 for 2 in his last 3 trips. He hit the first one. He'll get another one, though. It's really good to hit the first one in the 1-and-1, but we no longer have 1-and-1. Here's the second free throw, in and out. Rebound goes to Sanders. He'll bounce it to Wallace. And Modbury with the ball and the lead, 41-37. Here's Wallace, gets it to Sanders, spins by Manning, puts it up the game and in.
That was a beautiful move.
Here's Cruz, crossing mid-court. Looking for somebody to get it to. We got 16 seconds over to Wheatley Cordova in the corner, trying to get Wallace to bite on the drive. He'll drive baseline, stop, find Manning inside the paint. He'll dribble in, lose the handle, get it back. He's got some pivoting, and he puts one up short. Ball is tapped out by Taylor. It should be white ball in the corner. But they're going to say the third quarter comes to an end. 43 for Modbury. 37 for Shelton after 3. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
And we're back here waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. Modbury 43, Shelton 37.
We've handed out a lot of those locked bags.
That's good.
That's
what they're there for.
Organization, PEP is what it's called.
Prevention.
Education.
Education, yeah. So the Highclimbers will start the fourth quarter with the ball. They've got Journey Bear, Conklin, Cruz, Brotherton, and Cordova on the court to start the fourth quarter. Everybody's tucking in their shirts. Conklin will inbounds it. Looks in the front court. Going to throw it to Brotherton in the front court and hand it off to Conklin. Conklin on the dribbles on the far side. looking for Journey Bear and trying to drive into the middle of the paint and kick it out to Cordova into the corner to Conklin. Fakes the three, drives side of the paint. Big stop, hooks it out to Cruz. He'll take the three with a guy running at him, and he'll drain it. Dante needs somebody in his face to hit a shot. It's a 3-point lead for Modbury.
Nice assist from Conklin.
Here's Wood. Over to Wallace, back to Wood. Into the corner near side to Toro. He'll take the three to answer. It's short. Rebound. Brotherton had it and got it back. And he's looking for Conklin. He'll get it to Conklin in back court. Toro staying with him, trying to force him to go left. Here is Cruz in mid-court. Steps across the stripe. Gets a screen from Journey Bear. Dribbles to the top of the key. Around Journey Bear again. Takes a long two. That's off the glass. No. Brotherton with the rebound. The putback. It's going to fall off. It's tapped out. Brotherton again with a rebound. Finds Conklin. Conklin stopped. And we have a foul on Journey Bear. I guess he hooked a guy away from the ball. So that's 3 personal fouls on Perez.
And watching Brotherton out there, he is so quick. I don't know if you've noticed. I mean, he is fast.
Toro gets the ball over to Wood. Now it's up top to Wallace. Finds Sander, back to Wood. Wood drives, runs into Journey Bear. Journey Bear was set on the side, and the referee said, nope, you were moving. Bad call. I'm sorry, that was a bad call. That's the 4th personal on Journey Bear. He was standing there about 2 seconds before the collision. Yeah. I can understand how anybody would be upset on that call. And it's outside the imaginary a horseshoe that's under the basket, too. It's on the side of the paint. That was just a bad call. Wood is going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Sorry if my bias came out there, folks, but that was not a... I think
a lot of people would agree with it.
I think that might have been a little bit of referee a little frustrated with Journey Bear because he didn't like the call before either, where he got called with a hook.
Yeah.
So, Daniel Wood at the free throw line. Sorry, what was the halftime score, Jerry?
The halftime score was 30-25 in favor of Shelton.
No, that's the half. I'm sorry, the third quarter score.
Oh, the third quarter score? 43-37.
43-37, okay. I didn't write that down. Wood hit the first free throw. He'll get another one. Missed it. Rebound. Cruz lost it out of bounds. That's Modbury ball.
So he made 1 for 2,
yep,
right? Okay.
He did.
Thank you.
I was just looking at my sheet going, oh, I didn't write down that score.
Yeah, that's 46-point difference.
Might have helped if I did the math on what I had written down. 4-point lead for Modbury. They have a baseline inbounds. Goes in all the way near mid-court to Wallace. Over to Wood. Wood will take a 3. That one rims off. Conklin with the rebound. Double teamed in back court. He'll get it up to near mid-court. And Zepeda Soto over to Conklin. Conklin dribbles to the top of the key. Gets a screen from Journey Bear to Zepeda Soto. He'll drive down the middle of the lane, stop, try to do a crossover. There's a foul on the move, and I think they're going to get Toro with that one. Yes, they do. That's 2 on Carlos. First team foul. It'll be baseline inbounds for Shelton. Conklin will trigger the play. Left of the backboard, looking in the middle. He'll throw it up top to Brotherton. Intercepted, actually, by Wallace. Wallace one-on-one with Brotherton. Puts it up and in. Jaden Wallace with 6 points gives the Modbury a 6-point lead. Here's Zepeda Soto hesitating, driving baseline, stops in the paint, gets it up top to Cruz. Cruz open for 3. He'll take it. That one spins off. Rebound goes to Modbury, and that's Toro. Toro bounces it into the middle of the court, right into the hands of Conklin. Conklin back the other way. Looking for Omar. Zepeda Soto gets it to Omar. Drives side of the paint. Finds a trailer. That's Conklin. He'll drive baseline. Stop. Mugged. No whistle. Sanders with the ball. He'll go 1-on-2. Laid off the glass and in. That's Sanders. Inbounds. Poked out of bounds. Now stay with the Highclimbers. 5:31 to go in the ball game. 48-40 is our score. Modbury with the lead. Timeout by the Highclimbers. Coach Krieger does not look happy right now. We'll take a break. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job, it's our promise.
And we're back here. Highclimbers mini dome. I was going to say Highclimbers Stadium. That's on the other side. Highclimbers have the ball coming out of the timeout. They're trailing by 8, 48-40. Omar Zapata-Soto will get it over to Wheatley Cordova back in the ball game. Stops the foul line, loses the handle. Here's Wood with the pick. He'll wait for the pack to go by and set the offense for Modbury. And Omar Zapata-Soto stole it away, but threw it right into the hands of number 12, who's Hogarth back in there. Here's Toro down to Hogarth. No look pass to Sanders, and that's stolen away by Gabe Conklin. Conklin, behind the back dribble, crossing midcourt to the foul line. Hesitates, going to go right to the hoop. Oh, came up short. Hogarth with the rebound. He'll avoid the lunging Conklin and get it to Toro. Toro up the far sidelines to Sanders, back to Toro. Toro from the elbow for three, and it's off. Rebound, Journey Bear. Gets it to Conklin. I'm sorry, that's to Cordova. Those threes that are getting me. Here's Omar Zapata-Soto driving baseline, draws a double team, push one up, missed the shot. Rebound poked away, and Cruz came up with it. He'll go right to the hoop, put it off the back of the iron. Journey Bear with the rebound and the putback. Perez with his second basket, his 4 points. 6-point lead for Modbury with the ball. 4:05 to go here in the game. Here is Wood. Wood, high post feed to Sanders, and they're going to get Omar Zapata-Soto for the foul. Should be his second. And the second, actually third team foul. Sideline inbounds as Taylor returns for Modbury. Inbounds goes to Sanders' side of the paint in the corner to Wood. Back to Cavell, and Zapata-Soto saved it right into the hands of Cruz. No whistle, lays it off the glass and in. Everybody thought that Zapata-Soto had stepped on the sidelines except Dante Cruz, who grabbed the ball and took it for two.
And give him a nice assist.
Yeah. Here's Wood over to Cavell. Cavell working the far side. Side of the paint now to Taylor, down to Sanders, off the glass and in. Nice find. Bryce Sanders with a quick two. 3:33 remaining in the ball game. Lead is back up to 6:50-44. Guess the ball went to the door. Zapata-Soto gets the ball inbounds back to Conklin. Conklin crosses midcourt to the three-point arc. Hesitates, drives baseline, steps back. Still with his dribbles, gets a screen from Journey Bear. One hands to Zapata-Soto down to Journey Bear in the far corner. And it's ripped away by Toro. Toro up the far sideline. Gonna lace it down the middle, and Journey Bear with a pick. Finds Cruz. Cruz coming the other way. He's gonna take a three in transition. Missed it. Journey Bear with a rebound, a couple of dribbles, backing down. Taylor missed the shot, but drew the foul. Journey Bear Perez back to the free throw line. One thing Journey Bear has to work on is those free throws, and here's a good opportunity.
What I like, though, Cruz waited to take that three-pointer until Journey Bear got down there in position for that rebound.
The foul went on Heron. Heron. Did it go on Heron? He's not even there. He's not even on the floor. I'm not sure who they called the foul on. And there's Journey Bear's first free throw. That's off. They'll get another one. I don't know who that foul's on.
I don't either now.
Because Heron's on the bench. He wasn't even on the floor. So it could have been Wood, could have been Toro. And the second free throw goes in for Journey Bear. Give him 5 points. Modbury right back, and Zepeda Soto knocked that ball away. Intended for Toro. Goes out of bounds.
Zepeda Soto's playing some really good defense right now.
Okay, they corrected it on the board. Jerry went on Dante Wood, his second. Here's Cavell with the ball, crossing midcourt on the inbounds. Goes up the sidelines. It's Toro back to Cavell. And here is Toro. Cross court to Wood, up top to Cavell. And guarded by Zepeda Soto. Cavell drives side of the paint, runs into Perez, and Perez took the charge that time. No basket and a foul on Seth Cavell. It's his first. Third team foul. I mean, I'm sorry, that was not a good call either, because Journey Bear was moving that time. That's a makeup call for the last one where he was completely set.
We can call it that.
I'm going to call it that, because I thought Journey Bear might have been moving just a tad bit that time.
Usually it equals out.
It does in the end. So the Highclimbers get the ball. They trail by 5, 2:37 to go in the game. 50-45 is the score. Gabe Conklin with the ball in backcourt. He'll jog to the mid-court stripe to the three-point arc. Hand it off to Cordova. Up top to Zepeda Soto for 3. That's short. Rebound grabbed by Conklin. Conklin out to Cruz. Cruz for 3 in the corner. No. Rebound Conklin again. Bounce it to Zepeda Soto. He'll up fake. Put it up and in. Zepeda Soto now has 10 points. And the lead is 3 for Modbury. 2:08 to go in the game.
I'm impressed with Conklin in his passing.
Here's Cavell. Jump pass in the middle. Saved by, nope, Taylor was on the baseline with the foot. And that'll be Highclimber ball. 2 minutes to go.
Exciting game. Good game.
Timeout for Modbury. Full timeout. We'll step aside. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 50 for Modbury, 47 for Shelton.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
2 minutes remain in this ball game. Modbury 50, Shelton 47. The Highclimbers have the ball. It's like Modbury's going to go a little bit of a three-quarter press. Highclimbers have Cruz, Perez, Cordova, Zepeda Soto, who has the ball, and Conklin on the court. Over to Journey Bear. Journey Bear looking to drive. He'll get it out to Conklin, fakes the 3, drives the box, stops, puts it off the glass, it drops in. Gabe Conklin with his first field goal, and it's a 1-point lead for Modbury. 1:40 to go here in the game. Toro, center of the court for Modbury. Swing it over to Cavell. Over to Wood. Wood open. He won't take the 3. Back to Cavell. Highclimbers 2-3 zone. Cross court to Wood. Wood guarded by Conklin. Up top to Cavell. Cavell draws a double team. He'll step back. 12 on the shot clock. Here's Wood. Cross court to Toro. Toro takes the 3. Missed that one. Didn't hit the rim, and Conklin comes up with a rebound. 1:10 remaining now. Conklin gets by the defense of Wood. One hands it to Zepeda Soto. Drives baseline. Stops on the box in the paint. Slipped to the ball. Hit the basket in the foul. Oh, boy. Nothing bigger than that move, Jerry.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm amazed with Conklin's passing. And a nice move by Zepeda Soto.
So Omar has an opportunity to put the Highclimbers up by 2. It's 51-50 right now. Stepping into the court for Modbury is Ethan Heron. The foul went on Cavell. That's his second. And the 4th team foul. Zepeda Soto's free throw off the back of the iron. Taylor rips down the rebound. Get it over to Toro. 1 point lead for the Highclimbers. Modbury with the ball. Here's Toro at the top. Finds Sanders running on the paint. Lost the handle, had it stripped and got it back to Toro at the top for 3. No. Rebound, Cruz for the Highclimbers. Approaching 40 seconds remaining. Here's Conklin with the dribble coming up to midcourt. Jumps and throws it in the middle of the court right into the hands of Sanders. Sanders on the run the other way. He'll swing it over to Wood in the corner. Up top it goes to Heron. Heron, a couple of dribbles, drives right into a couple of Highclimbers. Up and in, no whistle at all. Count the bucket. Ethan Heron with his first field goal, and it comes at a huge time, gives Modbury a 2-point lead. 52-51, 23.9 seconds remain. That was a good no call by the referees. It was a good no call. One defender flopped. The second defender there was definitely some contact there, but no, that was a good no call. I'm agreeing with that no call. You don't reward the flopper at all. And I do think the referee was behind the guy who flopped. That's just I don't know, I'd have to go back and look at it.
Yeah.
23.9 seconds. Modbury 52, Shelton 51.
What an exciting game. It's a fun game to watch.
It is a fun game.
Just
mopping up some moisture on the court. Highclimbers have the ball in the backcourt. Conklin can run the baseline if he needs to. He'll throw it to Journey Bear midcourt. Journey Bear speeds across midcourt, and a timeout is called by Coach Krieger. 21.1 seconds remain. 1 point lead for Modbury. Full timeout. We'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
21.1 seconds remain in this ball game. 52 for Modbury, 51 for Shelton. Shelton has the ball. Plenty of time here to get the shot that they want. Climbers took the timeout. They've got Cruz, Cordova, Journey Bear, Zepeda Soto, and Conklin on the court. Modbury coming out with Sanders, Heron, Wood, Taylor, and Toro. Highclimbers will have the ball sideline inbounds, near side, right below, well, not right below us, but to our right. Conklin will trigger the play. Looking for Cordova in the corner. Gets it into Zepeda Soto. 20 seconds. Here's Journey Bear. Journey Bear dribbles a high, and there is a moving screen or somebody fighting through the screen, and a foul on Modbury. That's 5, and that puts Conklin at the free throw line. The personal foul went on Josh Taylor. It's his third. So Gabe Conklin, free throw line. 15.8 seconds remaining. 2 shots coming for Gabe. His team trailing by 1 point. Lots of contact in this game, Jerry. 2 shots for Gabe Conklin. Got the first one to roll in. He'll get another one. Gabe has 4 points tonight and is tied at 52. 15.8 seconds remaining. Conklin can put the Highclimbers up with a second free throw. He missed it. Rebound goes to Sanders. Sanders to Toro. I'm sorry, Wood. Wood up to Toro. 9 seconds. Clock is running. Toro going to drive the foul line down the lane. Puts it up. Missed the shot. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It stays with Modbury. 1.3 seconds. It's all tied up at 52. Whew.
I would add a couple tenths of a second on
Yeah,
that.
I think you're right there, but they're not doing it. Timeout Modbury. 1.3 is what we have in this game. 52 all. We'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV powered by HCC.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Well, Jerry, 1.3 seconds remain in this game, and it's all knotted up at 52. Modbury will have the ball on the baseline. 1.3 seconds is really enough to get the pass out and a good look at the ball.
And they can move that ball.
No, they cannot.
On the out of bounds.
No, they cannot. Only if you
Cannot.
do that after a made basket
Thank
on
you
your
for-
inline. This is under the basket on the baseline. It was knocked out of bounds.
Thank you for the clarification.
So Heron will inbounds it right to the backboard. Throws up top. Here's Wood. 3 on the way. At the buzzer, it's off. We're headed to overtime. Oh, boy. 52 at the end of regulation. This will be the second overtime game for Modbury. First of the season for the Highclimbers.
3 overtimes.
3
for
OTs,
Modbury.
yes, that's true. Modbury had, triple overtime and Stevenson on Saturday. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with the overtime.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
We head to overtime, everyone. 52-52. We had a question with the rule changes is, do the fouls roll over to overtime? And it looks like they do. So Modbury has 5 team fouls. Shelton has 3. 4-minute overtime period. We're going to jump this ball up at midcourt to start over. 52 all. Taylor and Journey Bear will meet in center court to start the OT, I should
And
say.
that's an important note that you just made.
Ball's up, tapped, and it goes out of bounds. Actually, no, saving is Sanders. Sanders up top to Toro. Toro over to Wood. Wood cross court to Heron. Lee bobbled that pass, and Conklin comes up with it. Here comes Gabe. Center of the court. Trying to get by the defensive Heron. Hands it off. Nope, he's going to keep it and drive all the way to the opposite baseline. Throws it up to Journey Bear. Perez dribbles up top, hands it off to Zepeda Soto to the foul line. Elbow for a jumper. That's off. Journey Bear with the putback. No. Rebound Heron. Heron up to Sanders. Sanders 1-on-3. He's going to spin back and put it up and in. Conklin will bring the ball up the court. And he's stolen away by, nearly stolen away by Toro. Conklin will get over to Cordova. And here is Wheatley with a pull-up jumper for 2. Nope. Conklin has a rebound, rips it away from Heron, goes right back to work. Up fakes, gets a guy on his back, puts it up, missed the shot, drew the foul, however. Gabe Conklin He looks exhausted, Jerry. Says I think I'll lie here for a brief second.
He's only taken 1 minute out
He
when
might
he had
have.
the blood. Was,
You might be right.
yeah, he only was out of the game for 1 minute, from what I remember.
Ethan Heron picked up his third personal on Modbury. So Gabe Conklin back at the free throw line. Now Gabe is 2 for 4 at the free throw line. Has 4 points tonight.
But the things he's done out there, you don't see on the scoreboard.
That's true. Here's the first free throw by Gabe. That's off the back of the iron. He'll get another free throw. Modbury with a 54-52 lead here. 2:54 remaining in overtime. Second free throw, in and out, and Taylor came away with the rebound. And here comes Wood. Wood over to Heron to Toro between the circles. One hands it to Taylor. Taylor to the hoop, up and in. 56-52, 2.5 minutes remain in OT. Here's Cordova to the three-point arc on the near side, changing directions, drives to the foul line, kick it over to Zepeda Soto for 3. That's in. Omar Zepeda Soto with his third 3 in the game.
And Journey Bear set 2 really good screens.
Here's Toro with the ball between the circles. Over to Heron, fakes the 3, drives baseline, runs into Perez, and it's a charge. And Heron's like, I can't believe that. Journey Bear trots to the other end. He's given up his body 3 times. He's taken 2 charges. Ethan Heron picked up his 4th by my count, Jerry. There it is, posted to the board. 2:07 remaining in overtime. Modbury 56, Shelton 55.
I think everybody's getting their money's worth tonight.
I think so.
Sub. Extra.
We got an extra 4 minutes of the game. Come on. So they mop up some more sweat off the court. Highclimber ball after the charge. Cordova gets it into Conklin in back court, and it's kind of a bother press is what I'm going to call it. Conklin will hand it off to Cordova. Oh, no. The little miscommunication, and out of bounds it goes. So Modbury gets the ball back. 1:56 remaining in overtime. Modbury leading by 1. Here's Toro between the circles. Over to Heron. Cross court into the corner to Toro for 3. That's off. Heron can't handle it, saves it in bounds, but right into the hands of Cordova. Up to Conklin. Conklin waits for the defense and everybody to come by. Here is Zepeda Soto driving baseline. Going to challenge, put it up, missed it. Got his own rebound, bounce it out to Cruz. Cruz fakes the 3, drives baseline, spins around, leaves it for Cordova. He'll take the 3 in the corner. That's short. Rebound, Toro. Toro coming back the other way. Between the legs, dribble. Gets over to the left, swing it over. There's Heron. He's going to take a 3. That's off. Taylor with a rebound and the putback. 4 points for Taylor in overtime, 12 for the game. 58-55. Here's Conklin. Avoids a lunging Toro. Gets it over to Journey Bear. To Zepeda Soto for 3 in the tie. No. Sanders with the rebound. Out to Wood. Wood is going to go alone to the basket. Put it up and in. 45, or actually now more closer to 40 seconds remain in this game. 60-55. Conklin spinning. Double team. Throws it over to Zepeda Soto to Cordova in the corner for 3. That's off. Rebound tap to Conklin. He put it up. Missed the shot, but he's fouled. He'll head to the free throw line. Kind of look at me there, Jerry, and I'm sweating as if I'm out there playing.
Well, it's been intense, and you've done a great job of play-by-play.
Conklin at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Got the first one. He'll get another one. 30.8 seconds remain in this overtime, and a timeout by the Highclimbers. I think they're down to their, they got one more here.
How many timeouts do they get in overtime?
They roll over what they had left, and I think they get 1. I just looked at that, actually, in the rule book. I think we'll just keep it here. There's 60 to 56.
Okay. Now, let's say we make the basket here. Conklin makes the basket.
Foul immediately.
Are you going to see Shelton
foul immediately?
Foul immediately?
You've got 2 fouls. You've got, 1 to give. So you foul immediately.
Okay.
That's my opinion. Hey, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. You can also use that handle to find us on YouTube and Twitch. Consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit the bell to be notified the next time we upload a video or go live like tonight.
And the crucial thing that you said is they have 1 to give.
They have 1 to give.
And the second time, if they have to foul,
it's
it'll be
free
down.
throws.
The time will be down a lot more.
Right.
Okay.
And it sends Modbury to the free throw line, where they've been pretty good, Jerry. Pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good, Modbury. But anyways, Gabe Conklin has it's got to get this second free throw.
Get it down to 1 possession.
Yeah. He missed it. Rebound goes to Taylor. Taylor gets it to Sanders. Sanders will get it to Toro. Toro up the court and picked off by Omar Zapata-Soto, and he's fouled in backcourt by Heron. And that'll be 5 on Ethan, and he is fouled out with 3 points. But that'll send Zapata-Soto to the free throw line for a couple of free throws, 24.5 seconds remaining. You can't draw this stuff up. You can't write about this. You can't make it up. This is drama.
Sure is.
So Zapata-Soto has 2 free throws. Nope, he's short on the first one. He'll get another one. Journey Bear, Cordova, Zapata-Soto, Cruz, and Conklin on the court for Shelton. Second free throw by Zapata-Soto. In and out. Journey Bear right there. Gets everybody up off their feet, and they foul him. So it sends Journey Bear to the free throw line, where he's 1 for 4.
Journey Bear was so determined that foul shot was missed to get the rebound.
22.9 seconds remain. First free throw by Journey Bear. That one's off. So it's Taylor, Sanders, Toro, Wood, and Monteleone on the court for Modbury. Second free throw by Journey Bear is nothing but net. So it's a 3-point lead, and the Highclimbers are getting no whistles here.
Yeah, they're going to
and then they finally get the foul on Toro. That'll be 4 team fouls. It'll be sideline inbounds. I think they're going to put it on Omar. Yeah, Zapata-Soto is his third. 18.1 seconds remain. Inbounds goes to Toro. Yep, and Cordova's probably going to get that one. And 16.8 seconds. And that will put Toro at the free throw line. So they went on. They put that foul on Wheatley Cordova, his first. So Carlos Toro, he has not been to the free throw line tonight. 2 big ones right here. He missed the first one. He'll get another one.
I don't think we have any more timeouts, do we?
I think you're right. Second free throw. That one will pop off. Journey Bear with the rebound. He's got to push it. Going to get it over to Zapata-Soto. Soto to the 3 arc. Puts it up. And in! Oh, my goodness. 60 all. 6 seconds remaining. Here's Toro the other way. Crossing midcourt on the run to the baseline. Leaves in the middle for Taylor. Taylor put it up and in at the buzzer. Holy moly.
Wow.
Wow. You can't give up there. You can't stop. Josh Taylor put the winning bucket in at the buzzer. 62-60 in overtime. Modbury knocks off the Shelton Highclimbers. Wow, what a game.
Yes.
I think everybody in this building that is a Shelton fan expected a timeout or something. And Carlos Toro pushed it up the court and got there and found the guy of Taylor, Josh Taylor, with the winning bucket. Let's take a timeout, Jerry. We'll come back. We'll wrap this thing up. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects sparks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Well, it's a final here in the Mini Dome in overtime. Modbury wins 62-60. Sorry, it took that break a little longer and make some corrections and get our final scoreboard up here. So 62-60, Modbury did it behind the 15 points from Carlos Torres, 14 from Josh Taylor, but nothing bigger than the last two that he scored. 12 for Bryce Sanders, 9 for Daniel Wood, 6 for Jaden Wallace, 3 points for Ethan Heron, and a 3 for Seth Cavell. For the Highclimbers, Omar Zepeda Soto, 18 points to lead, as well. Wheatley Cordova also had 18 points. I'm off by 1 point, Jerry, and I can't figure it out. Dante Cruz finished with 10. 6 for Journey Bear Perez. 1, 2, 4, 6, yeah. 5 for Gabe Conklin. 3 points for Bishop Manning, and a free throw for Cody Brotherton. Somehow that adds up to 1 extra, and I can't figure out where I went wrong. So I'm giving somebody a free throw that they didn't get. Yeah. But it's minor points at this point. Jerry, what do you have for us in the final statistics?
Sure. Let's start off with Modbury. 21 turnovers. Okay. They were 4 for 12 from the free throw line for 33%. They were 26 of 56 from the field for 46%. From the inside the 3-point arc, they were 22 of 37. Wow, that's over 50%. They made only 4 of 19 from 3-point land. Both teams had trouble shooting foul shots tonight.
Yeah.
And I think I did mention that's for Modbury. For Shelton, they were 10. I have 10 for 32 from the free throw line, 35%. We missed way too many foul shots. From the field, we were 21 of 66, and that is 32%. We had 15 turnovers, which is not too bad. We picked up 11 turnovers. 11 of those were in the second half. And now let me give you the rebounding. Shelton had 38 rebounds, 14 assists, and 10 steals. Modbury had 33 rebounds, 17 assists, 10 steals. Perez had 15 rebounds. Conklin had 5 assists and 3 steals. Sanders had 10 rebounds for Modbury. He also had 4 assists. Toro had 4 steals. You know, I'm looking at this whole thing, and it comes down to just got to make those foul shots. That was a big difference. The verdict would have been different.
Yeah.
And I want to thank Daryl for, we led in rebounds too.
Yeah, okay.
It was close, but we led.
Okay, well, let's see here. Is that all you have there, Jerry?
That's all I have.
Okay, the Highclimber boys open Evergreen Conference play tomorrow night at Tumwater. You can find that game on the pay-to-view NFHS network. Modbury heads down to Portland to take on, I can't remember what he told me. It's a Catholic school in Portland area. They'll continue their trip here in the U.S. Later this week. Reminder, our next broadcast is Wednesday as the Shelton girls host Tumwater. Of course, will be Thursday night. We'll be in Belfair as the North Mason boys host Kingston. And let's see here. That will do it for us in the Mini Dome tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple. and Dare White for their help with tonight's broadcast. Final again in the boys' game in overtime. Modbury knocks off Shelton 62-60. Earlier in the girls' game, Modbury 69, Shelton 19. We will talk to you on Wednesday night for Shelton girls. And you've been watching high school basketball, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.